like a captive. I'm on to you. Used to pay to run my life, standing on rainbows, playing it cool. I don't felt this in ages, and I've no more patience. So won't you please stay a bit longer? You're making me stronger, making me stronger. Stay a bit longer. You're making me stronger, making me stronger. You're stronger.
Mr. Beast is in big.
You're stronger. I know you don't love me like you say you do. I know you don't love me like you say you do. I know you don't love me like you say you do.
Casting on my promises, you know I'm too generous. Now I've learned to never help you out. 'Cause I'm done cleaning up your mess. Found myself in my regrets. I've become a little stronger now. A little stronger now. A little stronger now. A little stronger now. A little stronger now.
No.
Hi, I'm your goddess Nazca, here with Trucker Man. We're reacting to
Mr. Beast jump scare?
Mr. Bish Jump Scare.
Okay, the drama going on this week. Apparently, he's trying to sell this weird AI tool, and he pissed off the whole internet trying to do it.
Oh, that's what you're talking about?
Yeah, like an AI thumbnail.
Oh, yeah, because why would you buy something that's free, right?
Yeah, if y'all haven't noticed, I've been playing around with Chat GDP, making It's hard to say that fast.
GPT.
Making thumbnails lately, so. And the reason why I got this idea is because I saw this and I thought, I'm going to try out Chat GDP and see how it works. I am going to say that wrong every time. Alright, let's get it.
I know, especially because our thumbnails are pretty, like, weird looking. At least this way, are the thumbnails that you've been making now been, like, not so blurry now?
No, they haven't been blur. They're not blurry because yeah, they're made through the
they're made to be at the correct size all the time, versus when we try to sit there and make our own, it's hard to get the right size of a picture or something.
While making it blurry.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Alright, let's get into it.
That. Yeah.
Big trouble right now. Basically, Mr. Beast has just released a new AI thumbnail tool, which is getting a ton of backlash. YouTuber Point Crow is beefing with Mr. Beast, along with Jacksepticeye,
Oh.
Dan TDM, Mudahar from Some More New Gamers, and basically tons of YouTubers and viewers.
Jacksepticeye fucking hates Mr. Beast. And you'll probably get into it in the video.
Are really mad at
Why?
him for
Why?
essentially trying to ruin the website while profiting off of it. It seems this tool also cost
$80 a month, and that's the popular plan. And read the part here at the bottom if you can see about the thing.
Okay,
100 AI credits. Pay
Per
attention to that.
month. What does that mean?
Pay attention to that number. It'll come back to you.
1,000?
$80 per month to use. Now, as I'm recording this video, Mr. Beast actually ended up deleting all of his tweets because of the backlash, and he also posted a response to the situation, which we'll be checking out. But anyways, subscribe so we can save YouTube from the AI slop. And let's begin with Mr. Beast's announcement tweet. View Stats just dropped AI thumbnails, and it takes the guesswork out of what thumbnails will perform. Just prompt what you're looking for, and it will generate a data-backed viral thumbnail.
Smiley face. But I gotta make a point here. Okay, so ChatGPT has their, like, thumbnail thing for free.
Well, I wouldn't call it thought. It's just an image maker.
Or
But,
whatever, you know what I mean.
but you could say make it in the size of a YouTube thumbnail, and I put the size of a YouTube thumbnail in it just to make in the prompt.
Okay, so this is like, he's trying to make money off of something that's readily free. That's like, I wanted to say, you know what else is stupid?
What?
Buying water.
Yeah, but at least
Because water's supposed to be readily free. I'm sorry, I just realized how dumb. Okay, I was like the Lorax buying air.
yeah.
So here's the video announcement.
There's a new way to make professional looking viral thumbnails with zero Photoshop.
I'm convinced he's AI at this point. He's got that Mark Zuckerberg look to him.
Or he's alien.
Probably.
Aliens. The aliens are here.
Experience. And the best part is, this new method works in every niche. Whether you do gaming, cooking, beauty, this works for all of them. From creating custom results from any channel to literally being able to put your face on a thumbnail.
Yeah, what a
Logo's
wonderful
here.
idea. Let's just fucking
Hello, Loco Woco. What do you think about buying a AI image creator for $80? Oh my god, I just realized that's the price of a video game now.
Wait, you start seeing AI made video games again.
Oh, how does that not happen?
Oh, you didn't hear about the anime that came out that was already made by AI? Yeah, that came out like spring.
I want to do that though.
But yeah,
Was it at least good?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything since. But basically, the point is,
What are you doing over there?
Cooking,
Listen-
beauty,
listen to what he
this
said
works
before
for
we-
all of them. From creating custom results from any channel to literally being able to put your face on a thumbnail.
Yeah, what a wonderful idea.
Okay.
Let's just fucking steal people's thumbnails with AI. Literally, let's just drag and drop your face on other people's hard work. Now, if you didn't know, people obviously spend
okay.
anywhere from hours to months thinking of the perfect thumbnail and designing it. They literally hire specific people for this. Mr. Beast also used to do this, apparently. I don't know if he still does with this AI tool. It just seems the greed has gone so far that he does not give a single shit anymore.
and also he used to bitch about people stealing his thumbnails. The old
Point.
Mr. Beast clones that have come out in the last years.
Why is why? Good question.
Let's just infect this website, which is called YouTube, with AI-generated slop. Dude, I knew this guy was...
Yeah.
I hate this. Break it to you, more Pegasus. That's kind of already been happening.
Oh yeah, I love the Donald Trump.
Not even the Donald Trump, the dumb, like, I'm pretty sure they come out of India, those weird AI videos of the puppies and shit.
Oh, dude, did you hear, did we react to this video, or is it something I watched on my own or something? Did you hear about the, AI, Doody Doo, or I don't know what it was, but it was actually just a bunch of Indians and not AI at all.
I wouldn't be shocked.
Cooked when he partnered with Logan Paul, bro. No moral person
remember what it's
actually partners
called.
with Logan Paul.
True. No moral person ever works with Logan Paul ever.
Plans how it works.
Why is he
This
even
is the
still
home of the
here?
AI tool where you can type in any channel on
Luffy! Luffy and Luffy!
See how
Oh, he's using Jacksepticeye's. Ooh.
I don't know. Oh, Moist critical too on this.
That's more criticals?
Yeah.
Huh.
all of YouTube, and it will use it as inspiration for the thumbnail it's generating. So for example, let's say you're Mr.
Okay.
Beast. You would just type in Mr. Beast here.
Oh.
Now
Look at the price. You didn't see the coin.
Gap.
I got back it up for just a second.
That's his
you would
Look at that. See the
coin.
credit text to image React face swap 10 credits. So this $80 a month is not even, it's limited.
So you still have to make fucking microtransactions.
They made AI microtransaction. How the fuck do you do that?
So yeah, this is pretty scummy.
just type in Mr. Beast here. Now it's gonna look at all my recent videos and get inspiration from them. And for the prompt, I'm gonna type in stranded on a volcano. And there you go, we now have a thumbnail with me dangling on the side of a volcano.
But wait, something I'm confused about. Okay, he was so against this. Why is he now for this?
AI Lord of the Rings. Because he wants that bank. He wants that money.
So he's fine with selling his soul, basically.
He
now.
sold his soul a long time ago. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Volcano.
Didn't he used
Right,
to
so
give out
basically
money?
goodbye to any
He still
thumbnail
does.
artist, anybody
Why are you trying to make money if you'll still give out money? You're running out of money to give out and you still want to be popular, I guess, so you need to make more money to give out more money? This is a vicious cycle of dumb.
Yeah.
who made a career out of this stuff or spent years learning the skill, I guess you can just go put the fries in the bag. I mean, don't get me wrong, I knew this sort of AI shit was coming, but I expect
Coming, it's already here.
It's already came all over our faces.
Yeah, we all noticed the thumbnail I made for this live stream was made by AI.
Yeah.
But then also the point, I know I'm not going to get shit for this, but it's going. I don't mind using AI art for like thumbnail work because shit like that.
Oh.
I don't have $200 to pay someone to make me a thumbnail to use once or twice.
Oh, speaking of which, if you wanted to know, our intro is actually a commission.
That one, like, I'll commission something like for that because the animation until
And all of our little, what are those things called?
emotes.
Emotes. All of our emotes are also commissioned, and obviously my VTuber is commissioned.
But
We're just using the AI for the thumbnails now because I've been noticing we've been getting some moves about how, like I said, every time we try making our own thumbnail, it's hard to get the size and stuff. And this one here is only like pasting the original and then sticking a thing on it anyway.
yeah, I mean, what's the difference between that and using AI to make the thumbnail?
Yeah. At least it looks
to
better.
come from the degenerate,
more
soulless
unique.
companies trying to maximize their profit at any cost. I didn't actually expect it to be launched by the #1 YouTube creator, someone who's supposed to be for the people and tries to act
For the
relatable to
people.
everybody as if he loves the YouTube community. And obviously you guys know that I've defended Mr. Beast in the past multiple times, and I've criticized him multiple times when he deserved it. We had the entire saga, and this is another one of those times where it is absolutely justified. It is just so sad to see, because now I know that you guys only have a couple more years to enjoy my content or anybody else you actually like, because this is the future now.
I don't think it's going to place content, Chris. I mean, yes, you can make argue Neurosama, but that's a different.
Neurosama is a special case because she's an AI. Of course, thinking about it, she's like super popular.
But at the same time, she built, Vero built that from the ground up on his own based off people chatting to him, and you had to put some filters on it because people spam the M word.
Right. I mean, he's he's not okay. Like, what was that one guy who?
Quibble cops.
Quibble?
Quibble cops.
Quabble?
Yeah.
Quibble?
Quibblecop.
He just completely is like, oh, AI, I'm out, and just let it do.
And wonder why his YouTube channel's been dying the last few months.
At least Nero is actually I guess, intelligent.
They put a personality behind it versus, say, Quibblecop's, yeah.
Everything will just be AI slop, not just the thumbnail, but the voice in the video and everything. And of course,
No, I don't think that's... Why did I pause it on that one?
I don't know, crying boy.
All I can think is the meat cannon.
Oh yeah, the meat cannon where he brought it. He gouged out his eyes because all he could see was Mr. Beast.
But yeah, I don't think it's going to replace YouTube creators. I mean, yeah, we have a shit ton of AI channels popping up, but...
Okay, here's an example. Okay, so a random AI slop cartoon versus the heart and soul and hilarity of a meat cannon.
Yeah, the problem I'm worried about is when you start getting perfect AI.
That's when you gotta be worried, yeah.
Oh, someone on Kick...
Cute.
Is that the person who followed us the other day?
Toadie's Pro. No, I think you're new. Hi!
this guy with the AI creepy ass expression on all of his thumbnails is the one leading forward this charge. Not to mention he's charging people $80 a month to use this tool, so obviously he's trying to profit off of it as much as possible. Now, it turns out he literally didn't even
No. People are up in arms about $80 for a video game. Why would anyone want to spend $80 for an AI little doobity-doo, whatever it's called?
ChatGPT's been doing this for, like, I've been using the free version. I don't know if it's got a limit on it yet, because I haven't hit it if it does.
On how many you can make in
I know
a day?
there's, like, some things, like, you can't do sexual stuff. I try to make a Johnny
That's the only downside.
Unless you pay for the premium, I bet. I tried to do a Johnny Samani and Hank scene, but it wasn't.
Oh yeah, that wasn't even sexual. You were just trying to make them recreate the Jack and Rose scene from Titanic.
I was trying to do that, it wouldn't let me do it. I thought that would be funny as hell.
Get permission from the creators he featured there, and you'll see later on Twitter a bunch of...
Oh yeah, the other thing, all the creators he had showing off advertising this, that he didn't get permission to use their...
No wonder why Jack hates him.
People are mad at him for using their logo to promote AI, including Jacksepticeye, who was absolutely pissed. Then he gives a demonstration of the drag and drop thing.
Really like the thumbnail you're generating, but not the face on it. Don't worry, we have this face swap tool that you can click.
18 that was changed. They were all 10 a minute ago.
Upload a face you do like and it will instantly swap it onto the thumbnail. To show you how simple this is, I'm gonna take a photo of my face. Okay, I'm now gonna hit face swap and take the thumbnail from this to this automatically.
Wow, thank you, Jimmy. So what you're telling me is that instead of being a scumbag and just photoshopping my face on someone else's thumbnail,
to be fair, I've been doing that, but...
I'm just gonna do it with the drag and drop. I'm gonna do it in a single click instead of actually going through the effort to steal somebody's content. Congratulations.
To be fair, cropping a face and putting it on a thing is a pain in the butt.
But you're also face swapping, too.
You just made stealing 100 times easier. What an absolutely horrific idea. Not to mention these AI thumbnails that he's generating is based on every other thumbnail on YouTube. How the hell do you think AI trains itself? It obviously studies everybody else's thumbnails that these other people have made themselves, or these people have paid other people to make, and then it uses it as inspiration or whatever, which is bullshit in the case of AI because it's basically just stealing and saying, okay, my AI thought of it. So it's literally out there training on your thumbnails, using your hard work, and then passing it off as its own. Anyways, let's just go to Twitter and look at every...
I think there's a big difference between outright just completely copying someone else's thumbnail and putting your face on it, even though I swear...
Well, I try to put I don't put our face... Hey. I'm not doing anything any other React channels haven't been doing, okay?
Yes, but at least now that you're doing, we have our own, like, unique style now, I guess.
Yeah, and our Twitter is gonna hate Mr. Beast because our Twitter's been going crazy, and I think...
Who?
the art people on Twitter.
Oh, art Twitter. I thought you were saying our Twitter. What
No. Like, I don't want to post any more of the thumbnails I've been making on Twitter just because I'm afraid people are going to lose their shit on it. But
Oh, because the AI art and junk.
like, remember Virginia Jitsu got shit because
Oh, yeah,
she
because...
reposted something that someone made it was AI,
Point.
which I think was the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like we're taking this art and selling it. We're
That's
just using
what-
it for a thumbnail.
Like today when we went to that little mini anime convention. If you're putting like
Uh-huh.
AI art on a poster and selling it, I think yeah, that's shitty.
Unless you're China.
Everybody's reactions. It is absolute chaos right now. So let's start with Point Crow. He's a YouTuber and streamer. Putting this here and logging off. What a piece of work. And he's put MrBeast's tweet. And then he's attached this. This is their most popular plan. Pro plus AI, $80 a month. Our full suit now includes AI thumbnail generation and more, perfect for all creators. Except those who don't have $80 a month to shill for this. Everything in
no.
Pro Plus. 1,000 AI credits
God,
per
that's
month.
worse than
Generate
buying a
viral
video
thumbnails.
game.
Thumbnail style to any channel. Face swap, yes! Put yourself in any thumbnail. Recreate your favorite thumbnails. Get the perfect thumbnail with AI editing. Access to Discord with a bunch of other degenerates.
Why?
Here's some of the responses. Not bad. $80 a month isn't terrible. Get
What? You're delusional. I would not... Dude.
Bot. I'm gonna say that's a bot.
No, he's got to check. He's supposed to be verified.
But my degree is about to be a woolly.
But my art degree about woolly mammoths is gonna help me pay AI. It's taking art. I took jobs. Oh, when is South Park coming?
Next month.
Yeah. Hello, welcome. I am not gonna even try to say your name. I'm gonna just call you 124.
124.
Z124. Zapatuta.
We tried.
Zapuka.
MrBeast, one of, if not the richest content creators on earth, is making a profit off stealing artwork from every other creator. When is it enough, Jimmy? Perfect for all
Yeah.
creators, except, you know, all the ones you're stealing art from. $80 a month for the worst slop you've ever seen. By the way,
Yep.
we need to clarify, slop is different from AI slop.
Like, this is the shit that's been affecting YouTube, and it looks so stupid. The puppy.
At least on the bright side, they try being creative.
12
with
million-
it.
Lovely Mermaid was helped by a human.
God, we watched that. That was retarded.
Why does this have 12 million views?
I don't know. It's because the little kids are watching it.
What the fuck is that?
Is that?
Oh, I wonder why. What?
Slop,
I'm
right?
moving
What
on.
I make is passionate slop that I'm obviously very,
Pashy
genuine.
slop.
I have a lot of personality in my videos. You know,
Yay.
SpongeBob memes or whatever. This isn't, none
Yay,
of this shit is
SpongeBob.
AI generated,
Okay,
dog.
AI is funny for memes. I will say that.
Because it's one of those things that's so bad it's funny.
All right, so make sure to say AI slop when you refer to this bullshit, okay? I don't want to get lumped in with this absolute nonsense. So anyways, Point Crow continues. He attaches this tweet by MrBeast. The largest channel in Russia just takes my thumbnails and photoshops his face.
Jeez.
Oh, what is that called? Hypocrisy.
It's on
I cannot
mine.
talk today.
Interesting,
Hippopotamus.
Jimmy. So this was a tweet from 2021, and you can say, oh, his opinions changed or whatever. But obviously, he was mad that people were stealing his thumbnails, and now he wants to do it to every creator on YouTube. Point Crow points out.
Not only does he want to do that,
He wants to share the theft, and he's also throwing himself more under the bus with that. So, yeah.
So MrBeast gets to
AI cuz versus full name Prince. That's a good one, look. Okay, no, well, we have my cousin has a pit bull named Sweetums.
And they live in an apartment. Figure that out.
complain about channels stealing his thumbnails, then turn around and makes a tool that does the same thing, but cheaper and faster. He promotes his new AI tool in a video on the site, saying that it can copy any channel style of thumbnails for YouTube videos.
Like a Disney wig.
I was gonna go One Piece character.
Yeah, I like to describe my laughter as a One Piece character, especially when I really get going.
And even edit it so that your face is in it instead of the original creators. He initially states it so that it can be used for inspiration, but then continues on and notes that this will literally be the way you generate your thumbnails going forward.
Even
I
better.
spend days, weeks, sometimes months thinking of thumbnails, working with artists to craft the perfect one, and you've made something that can...
I think TikTok reacted this video and he brought up a point that he's known people who was paid like $500 per thumbnail to make a thumbnail. But you gotta be making like millions of views per thumbnail.
Sheesh.
I
Yeah, that's...
I have no, like, because we're doing this, so... But
Uh-huh.
I don't... For thumbnails, if you're using AI, especially if you're starting starting out like we are, we don't have $100 per video to make a thumbnail. Especially if I've been trying to upload 2 videos a day, so 2 videos a day, plus, let's just say 4 live streams a week.
I mean, we barely can break 100, I swear.
So-
I mean, we're just relying on your normal day job.
And we're not like, oh, pity us. I mean, I know we're small, so I'm not trying to sound like that, but I'm just pointing out that we don't have the money to pay thumbnail artists every video.
steal my and my artist's hard work without a thought. Your model is clearly trained on all our thumbnails and uses them without any creator's permission and makes it not only easy, but it attempts to make this socially acceptable too. Way to take out the creator and content creator and the fun that comes from thinking of new ideas. Majorly F this. If there's any class action lawsuit, count me in. I'm so done with this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, never doubt Pegasus again. What did I say? What did I say? Alright, Pegasus is never wrong. I'm telling you, I don't actually clickbait. It's a future prediction, dog. Here we got a Twitter genius. Interesting perspective, but there are valid uses for AI tools too. Okay, nobody's debating that, bro. We're talking about this specific use.
Yes.
It's wild that MrBeast clearly forgot what it was like being a small YouTuber or human being while trying daily to brag about being philanthropic. Man is actively in support of something that can replace him, let alone every creator, and do mad harm. Just wild. I'm not even a MrBeast hater, but the hypocrisy here is outstanding. You should be. Watch the goddamn saga. Now, I know the immediate response is, Pegasus, why are you complaining? Your thumbnails are just, it's over. Well, first off, I'm allowed to care about people other than myself. I'm allowed to feel for other people. I have some iDubbbz in me, you know. So
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, everyone uses it, but I guess it depends on how you use it and like what you do with it. Ooh, hello. It was better when YouTubers had animation intros, especially the MC ones,
Yeah.
main character ones. Oh, we are getting a YouTube intro thingy done. We're working on a commission.
Well, that's our stringer, so when we switch from scene to scene, and I could use it for YouTube videos too.
I thought you said that was gonna be like when we start our YouTube video, we have that play.
I don't know. I'll show it to you. When we,
All right.
it would, wait a
And
minute.
see, I'm at Minecraft. Oh. Oh boy. Wait a minute. Mr. Beast in trouble for hiring a guy who is not allowed to be near.
Oh, that was a year ago. Why do I feel like that was like a decade ago? But that was only like last year that happened.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was last year when all that shit broke.
some empathy, of course. And this will eventually affect me as well, because if AI continues to go where it's going, they will eventually replace my voice in my video.
Yeah, but you can't stop progress like that. I think that genie's been let out of the bottle, and I don't think it's going to replace people who have passion behind it.
I don't know. If AI starts learning more about emotions and stuff, like, so weird to say, back when I was messing with my thingy, I could visibly notice that the AI was starting to, like, sound different and sound more realistic.
Yeah, but people, a YouTuber has passion for what they're doing. I don't think AI is going to... It's going to be harder for them to break out, but I don't think it's going to...
I don't know, man. I don't know. AI is getting really
You'll
good
get
with
AI
emotion.
generated SpongeBob memes and you won't have any passion in the goddamn videos.
Ugh.
One of the most common compliments I get on my channel is how authentic I am in my videos, or like something about humor or something like that. And it's basically because I have a lot of passion in my videos, which makes me stand out from the other creators, so to speak. And it's just sad that authenticity is getting launched out of the window now. So yeah, forgive me if I'm just concerned about my community or whatever. Now, MrBeast tweets about one of his videos and points Coin Crow
Yeah.
responds again. This you? Are you gonna say anything or just delete your tweet and profit off of stealing other creators' work and with their new view stats AI slop tool? Then he continues the tweet in question and the pricing structure on the site. Are you serious, dude? Right, so I
Yeah.
never got
Dude, I get mad at just having anything that's something that's pay a month for.
Yeah.
$80. That's $80 a month. I don't even want to pay that for Netflix.
You only want. Oh, like nobody's paying that for Netflix.
Okay, I don't mean like that price, but I mean I'm saying I don't want to pay a thing for Netflix.
And also, this tool is meant for smaller YouTubers. Smaller, starting out YouTubers.
No one can afford that. You're
They can't
right.
afford that. Did the fucking YouTube break?
Did you till break?
No, the chat.
It froze it did.
Yeah, I'll pop it out over here.
Yeah.
Sorry,
You
stream almost shit the bed again.
That's why I told you I always like having all the chats popped out. I don't trust it.
Douche.
Do Star Wars does erase their memories every month.
Did Twitch just?
I told you I don't trust it.
Fuck. Sorry, technical difficulties. God damn it.
Did Twitch crash?
If anybody at Twitch, can you refresh your? Okay, just keep. Here, I'll get-
Keep going. Yeah.
this that Mr. Beast claims this is like for small creators or whatever who can't afford to hire thumbnail artists like him, right? Like a giant team. Brother, it's $80 a month. That is not affordable at all. Not that anybody should buy this garbage at all. This will 100% ruin YouTube. You might think, okay, it's helping my process right now, but the consequences of this long term are going to be astronomical. Now we got to move on to some responses from legends like Jacksepticeye saying, what the actual F? And he used my logo in the promotion for it too. I hate what this platform is turning into, FAI. And this was a drama alert tweet talking about Mr. B's ViewStat promotion. And interestingly enough, it got deleted and then they pinned a tweet talking about Mr. Beast's response, which we'll check out later. So I don't know if Mr. Beast like messaged drama alert to do covering PR for him, but that's very weird how it got deleted. But yeah, anyways, back to Jacksepticeye's tweet. I gotta agree, man. The soul is just being sucked out of YouTube. It is no longer a bunch of creators just expressing their opinions online. It's a bunch of corporate losers hiring 5,000 people to just drown out every...
this stuff existed before AI with like the ElsaGate incident.
Yeah, ElsaGate, you could argue was ElsaGate. It's still going. I'll argue that.
And now they can pump it out more with AI. Yes, you got sunburnt. Good job.
Damn. But yeah, no, I think Jack's problem with Mr. Beast, he's taking something, because when they all started back in the day, Jack, Mark, PewDiePie, they started like, they did it for a hobby. It wasn't something they did for fun.
Oh yeah, I
Or
love
they-
like the old Jack, how he would try to sound, I guess, English?
Or American.
Okay, yeah, American. And hid his Irish accent and
And
stuff.
now everything's got to be corporatized. Everything's got to be about, getting the most views, how many subscribers you got. It's just...
everything else. And now it's even worse because they're not even hiring those people, or at least giving them jobs. They're making them AI machines. And they're just trying to make as much money as humanly possible. Now, I have a lot of respect for Jack. He's the absolute GOAT. Only legends remember the green hair Jack.
I'll beat you this. I want to say Morse Critical, more Pegasus. I remember back in the day when he had that weird hat he always wore all the time.
Yeah.
That weird, I forget what they call it.
It was an Irish hat, I'm just
Yeah,
going to say.
the Irish hat. I remember those days, okay?
And playing the Happy Wheels.
The old Happy Wheels, or what was the one where you had to burn shit?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Anyway.
Something.
Era. And I just gotta clarify my stance here. I think using
Five
AI
Nights
to
at Freddy's
complement
too.
humans is completely fine. But if it's just replacing humans and creativity in general, that is just
You're not going to stop that. That's the only problem.
It's too late. I'm looking. We're getting closer and closer to AI robot, or what was this movie called?
iRobot.
iRobot.
And you realize that took place in 2035.
Oh, it did. This movie's timeline.
Yeah, the timeline. It was
You know that they're already like in some places deploying robot like security guards and junk, right? Police officers.
Yeah, those little boss.
Flippin'
those
sad,
dogs,
man. And
whatever.
it makes me worry,
No, not
gonna lie,
those. I
because,
mean
I'm like the
humanoid.
most optimistic person alive if you know me IRL, and even then, it feels really tough to have a good outlook on this. Now, if you guys actually remember, Jacksepticeye called
yeah,
him out
this.
before, you warned us, and now everything is coming to light.
Do you like Mr. Beast? No. Jack. Oh! Do you think Mr. Beast ruined YouTube? Yes. Oh! Now, in all honesty, Jack, why? Because it became more about views, money, and popularity than it did about having fun. You just don't think you had fun playing Squid Games? You think you had fun riding on yachts?
Right, so obviously he didn't exactly predict this AI
You
type
had
of
fun
slot,
riding.
but he
you had fun riding on yachts.
he had a general idea of where this was going. Mr. Beast was just sort of making
Cats
it
and
way
dog
too
woman
corporate
hybrids.
and making it impossible
Ooh.
for solo creators to actually
There you
compete.
go.
Essentially, YouTube became more about algorithm optimization than just a guy in his room
Nickelodeon.
talking into the mic. And that's kind of why a lot of people like my channel as well, because it's one of the last remaining parts of OG YouTube. It's very simple,
Oh, it
no
is?
crazy fancy editing, just enough to entertain you guys. And it's
Like us, except we have a VTuber and doing it live.
We're not really a part. Dude, we're new. What are you talking about?
It's essentially what YouTube was meant to be. A guy like sitting in his room, talking to a mic, giving his opinions online, and it's a pretty like nice community here. Now even that is being ruined by the annoying bots in the comments, which are
Warning,
impossible to get rid of, by the way. I've banned like 200 of them, but there's just like
Dude, you're not gonna get rid of the bots on YouTube or Twitter or hell, we just got one pop up on Twitch, or every now and then we get one pop up on Kick. You're not getting rid of that.
Bots for life. Bots are love.
an infinite amount every single video and they just multiply. And obviously YouTube can't do the bare minimum and fix such an easy thing. Instead they gotta do dumb shit like remove dislikes or whatever. Complete joke.
Yeah.
Anyways, this drama got so crazy that even the legend Dan TDM responded saying depressing. He made a
Depressing.
separate tweet about it saying, using AI in creativity makes zero sense to me. People who use it to replace creatives don't have a creative bone in their body. Learn to make something yourself and be proud of it.
I think the main issue when it comes to doing AI is you don't have the time and money.
Well,
You
yeah.
know?
Also, another factor is like, I've been making a shit ton of like thumbnails. That took me what, 5 minutes to make? Especially if something got messed up, like, hey, correct this part,
Right.
and I get it done in like 5 minutes. Versus like an artist who might take a week to a month to make one thumbnail.
And the video's already out and stuff. Because you're not going to know right away what you want for your thumbnail until, like, when you have your video being worked on and junk, you know?
Yeah. I mean,
AI. Dan swearing is absolutely peak. That's when you know it's serious. You know it's bad when Dan TDM tweets about drama because this guy is known to never involve himself in drama ever, except for the one time, obviously, if you joined
oh
before.
yeah, the Dan TDM was the guy that tweeted about Lunchly and made KSI crash out for like 2 months. He only made one tweet and didn't respond back to him.
I mean, like, again, this isn't really creative, too, so... Just
Or the
slap a
Hassan
face in the
series, you would know
text,
that
so
I had a
yeah.
series on the three stooges of YouTube, Mr. Beast, Logan Paul, and KSI. And Dan TDM was this absolute legend during the KSI saga,
That's so
who
dumb,
single-handedly
Lunchley.
triggered KSI into the stratosphere for 2 whole months over one tweet about Lunchly. But yeah, I completely agree with Dan here. Using AI in creativity is such a spit in the face to everybody who actually worked hard to come up with ideas themselves. So
I want to disagree with more Pegasus here. I think the main issue with the AI thumbnail is how Mr. Beast is implicating it, where it's just literally just taking someone else's image, putting your face on it. But if you're going to do like what Truckerman here's been doing, where he makes a whole prompt, he uses my character model, and then like takes like writes a little thing with it, and it spits out something that's kind of creative in its own right, because you have to like actually make something, you know? You have to actually tell the AI what to make.
And oh yeah, here's another factor. Kirsten's been having this problem too, where some artists won't work for her because everybody calls her a Nazi or she's more conservative leaning, and the artists don't want to work with her anymore. Well, okay, well I'll just go to my laptop, go to ChatGPT, and knock something out in 5 minutes.
That's a good point. When people blacklist you like that because certain people in certain cliques and junk.
Which most artists tend to be more liberal, left leaning. Not all of them, or some of them just like they're politically neutral and don't care.
Right.
We got some classic idiots defending this. You think AI killed creativity? Nah, it found the ones you buried under not good enough and gave them a voice that doesn't wait for permission. You mean stealing? Like not asking for permission?
I also feel like a lot of the anti-AI stuff on Twitter is like forced. It's virtue signaling.
Yeah. I mean, people, like I said, you're sitting here talking about creativity. Your thumbnail is just the picture of someone, which, again, you could argue is stealing in its own
And
right.
the thumbnail is
just
to get
words.
and also the thumbnail is just to get someone in. It's not the whole video.
Exactly. It's not like the AI. Even then, I'd argue that some of that AI creative slop is. At least it's following a script.
It's brainworm. That's the problem.
Yeah. Oh, it's like when you have a song stuck in your head.
Oh yeah. God, if Ren and Stimpy when it came out today.
Oh, you're right. But it does. Yeah, it is. In a sense, AI is just taking existing art that's on there and then warping it into something else.
Before you use other people's work. This isn't the death of art, it's the funeral of gatekeeping, because while you were busy guarding the throne, the Forgotten Ones learned to code fire. Now they're painting with thunder. Did this guy use AI for this, bro? Bro actually responded with ChatGPT. You can't be serious. You don't fear AI, you fear the silence after the crowd realizes they never needed you to begin with. Did AI write that for you? Look, I could instantly tell that it was AI because it was so flippin' bad, bro. Another common Dan TDM W. Anyways, let's move on to Mudahar's response from some ordinary gamers. AI thumbnails promoted from the biggest creator on the platform. What a joke. Quit complaining about everything, especially AI. Dude, why are there so many idiots on Twitter? So anyways, Muda also made a video about
That's
it.
Twitter,
and
that's
in this
why.
part, he talks about how he actually paid for thumbnail art. And
My job, Matthias. What's a job?
now essentially people will
What you're
get to
doing right
use
now.
that style
Yeah.
for free.
Mr. Beast is just straight up scraping for other thumbnails. Okay, all of the other YouTubers that are putting in effort, even hiring thumbnail artists, they're the ones that are getting screwed over the most, right? But the few times that I've done it, one of them came from a good friend of mine, Novica, or Imaru. You might know him from like the My Immortal readings. He has a really good thing going where he's an artist, right? He draws a lot of art for the Sonic community, Sonic, content creators, and he's had an art style that he's put together years into developing. Like, he made one thumbnail art for me years ago. Now imagine if a tool like this just scrapes my channel for his art style. They're not really just stealing from me, they're also stealing from the actual human being that I hired to do this artistic work.
Honestly, that's a really good point, because when you train your AI using all of this data is being generated by people with tons of hours of hard work, right? And potentially people like paying other people to do this work. So instead of
But here's another idea. Yeah.
It's me. I'm just playing around.
Going win. If you're putting your own work in there to be manipulated and changed, is that really stealing then?
Like how I put your V2 model into the ChatGPT to make something out of it.
And then, okay. If you want to sit here and complain, then you need to complain also to artists who draw characters that already exist.
Like fan art.
Because I'm staring at an Albedo desk mat. It's clearly been made. It's not from the original creator. In a sense, you're stealing their image, I guess. Even though if you're taking that character and drawing it in something unique and junk, you don't own that character.
Oh, well, we're not against if you make any fan art of us either. We don't.
Yeah, like if you wanted to draw my character, whatever. That's out there. It gets to the point when what's unique anymore? Everything's been done pretty much. That's why it's like sometimes when I watch an anime, it's like, oh, that character kind of reminds me of another character from another show, and or the story and junk like that. There's a lot of fine lines and stuff, you know?
Just taking somebody's work, which is illegal, you're finding a go around and putting it into your AI machine to churn it out into something else. It's like taking somebody's homework and changing a couple words. And it is
Wait, I gotta ask a question. Was he saying that group of people and then the drawn version of it was stealing?
Maybe.
Because no, that's dumb. That would be no different than when you have someone standing in front of you and you draw them, right?
Yeah. I don't.
That
a
was dumb,
slippery slope,
if
and I
that's
feel
the
like Mr.
case.
Beast will only understand this when somebody starts taking his voice and his face and making identical videos to him, beating him out using AI. And if
Yeah,
you
that
think
giant
that's not going to
lollipop.
happen, you're completely mistaken, because that's the direction we're headed, into complete dystopian shit. Then he talks about Mr. Beast's general mindset.
Because it seems like for him, content creation is more like speed running your way to actually getting virality. Now, I have seen jizz moppers with more soul in their eyes than Mr. Beast when talking about, I guess, his brand, if you will, content creation. Obviously, this image to me seems pretty AI generated, and obviously, if it works for Beast and he's trained it off of his own content, I guess that's totally fine.
See,
Obviously,
yeah,
it must work for shorts. Clearly, the world's largest YouTuber knows a thing or two about virality. But the problem with this is he's created a piece of content, he's created this like system that is completely okay with inspiring itself from other people's channels, right?
Yeah, so one thing that was very apparent when I was covering the whole Mr. Beast drama is that everybody agrees.
Yeah, I think Mutahar kind of had a good point there, what he was saying. How it's okay. He was saying it's okay that it's AI made, but it's how you do it. If it's just a complete copy and paste, you know?
Yeah, but if we start getting into this question about ethics, we'll get back to that question. Well, we can't have cell phones because they're made in sweatshops. We can't have this product because it was made by slave labor. We start having all these, you know, what is ethical at this point?
I don't see a reason.
We can't kill the animal because then a life is taken to eat.
Point.
I mean, we start getting to. I mean, we start getting.
Like I said, the best example of this is Nero.
Yeah.
that bro was absolutely
I bet you in the next year or two, you're going to see a bunch more of these companies making AI like VTubers that make no sense. They're going to try to copy Nero, but they're not going to be as good.
soulless. Especially those thumbnails of him like creepily smiling. It just seems like he's on this never-ending quest to get bigger and bigger and grow his brand, make more money, and there's just no substance to it, no soul. And if you followed the saga, you obviously know this is like the least of the bad shit he's done. Then he talks about who this tool is actually meant for, because it's definitely not small creators.
Yeah.
The kind of tool that Mr. Beast is creating, let's be completely real, is not meant for the up-and-coming creator. It's meant for the channel that likes to throw out 10 uploads a day and find out the absolute cheat code methods to virality, right? But as long as they get that one video that's pulling out like 10 million views, that's all that really matters, right? That's the kind of market that it seems Mr. Beast is really headed out to.
Here's a good thing. Here's a good question, though. Or a good statement or whatever. The thumbnail pulls someone in. They're not forced to stay and watch your video just because of the thumbnail. They actually have to like your content.
And also, do you remember about 10 years ago the clickbait thumbnails where they were borderline hentai or something?
Yeah.
That was a thing that happened about 10 years ago on YouTube, and I think it slowly faded away, or it evolved.
Booby.
Not the actual creator that wants to create a
Like our
meaningful
thumbnail.
video that
I
people
made for this
remember for
one.
years down the road.
That's sexy?
This is something that obviously is designed to
they make a flag
maximize
on their
CTRs
ass.
and maximize these numbers. This guy seems like YouTube for him is like an EVE Online player, okay? It's not about exploring space or anything. It's about firing up spreadsheets at this point. And that's really the kind of vibe that I get that feels like the kind of creator that they're going for. I really do feel like, again, the primary market for this is obviously the
Oh, look at the business plan. By the way, for the record, I was looking at Chat GGP. I am going to have trouble saying that every time. The upper level was like $20 a month, and then the higher end was $200 a month
For what?
on Chat GGP. I thought about trying the $20 thing just to see how it goes for just a month.
Even though the free stuff seems just fine.
Yeah.
business enterprise model, right? Just to sell this to like big companies like Amazon or Pepsi or any of these big conglomerates, to sell them the secret sauce for virality in the online space.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know why he said it's for
That's
the average
disgusting.
creator. Nobody wants anything to do with the shit, and nobody wants to shell out $80 a month for it. It's just a scummy way to profit off others' hard work without actually paying them. And Muda is totally right when he says that this tool is for giant companies and soulless individuals who just want to do a get-rich-quick. They want to get on YouTube, post a billion videos quickly with AI thumbnails and AI content, get their bag, and just leave. They are absolutely going to exploit.
Okay, I got a question. Is this thing that Mr. Beast is selling, it makes AI content too, or is it just thumbnails?
Just thumbnail.
Because again, what More Pegasus is saying, it's not really vibing with me, you know?
Yeah.
The only real thing I'm hating right now with the Mr. Beast thing is he's selling something that's free.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm shitting on. Is like, this already exists. It's been out already. Mm-hmm. Hell, Kirsha even uses AI to make her thumbnails. Mm-hmm. But it's like...
But like with our thumbnails and stuff, another shady thing about Mr. Beast's thing is it's saying that it's just going to take an image and then splice one thing to change it, and it's like the exact same as someone else's. That I can see as being shady.
This, and the average creator is going to suffer who actually wants to put in some work and make something creative from the, you know, human spirit or whatever. Then he talks about the legality of this tool, because you are essentially just stealing.
How
Point.
legal this is, or not legal is the best term, but how allowed this is from YouTube's perspective when you look into their TOS. Using any automated means such as robots, botnets, or scrapers, except A, in the case of public search engines, which ViewStats is not a public search engine from my understanding, in accordance with YouTube's robots.txt file. So, you know, the TXT file in any website that tells you how scrapers should work, what they can use, what they can avoid. And of course, with YouTube's prior written permission. So I don't know if YouTube gave him necessary permission for it, because YouTube does train a lot of its engines, or Google trains itself on YouTube.
Right, so the problem with expecting YouTube or Google to moderate this is the fact that they themselves participate in this type of shit. If you didn't
Yeah.
know, Google is also advancing AI at an alarming rate, and it is just
Ooh.
scary.
We have another video talking about PewDiePie talks about Google. We should watch that one next.
Yeah.
Do you want to go ahead and call it here for this?
Yeah. Because
Because at this point, I feel like he's just saying the same things over and over again. No offense. Well, thank you for joining us for this video. I guess check out more Pegasuses if you want to finish this. Thank you. Bye. Let's go watch PewDiePie's thing talk about Google.
Alright.
Hi, I'm your goddess Nazca. Here with Chocoma. We're reacting to...
PewDiePie's done with YouTube or Google.
Maybe you're wondering, why is he wearing that cool hat? It's because the tech overlords are listening. Now I can finally say, Google, schmoogle. What are you
Not
gonna do,
schmoogle.
Google? You're completely powerless now. What's that? Google owns YouTube?
Bum, bum, bum.
I would Google that, but I literally can't. What are they gonna...
Is that true?
Yeah, they own YouTube. Why do you think AdSense goes through Google?
Oh wait, you're right, because oh yeah, Google, because it has your Google account with YouTube now.
Yeah.
That's been going around long. I'm dumb. That makes sense.
They do
Like,
censor
I'm
this
dumb.
video, demonetize it, bury it under the algorithms and nobody can find it. You're completely powerless, Google. You got nothing on me. So the past couple of weeks, I've completely de-Googled. I don't use any of Google's so-called free.
So-called free.
You're on YouTube.
Yeah, you're on YouTube right
services.
now, though.
Except YouTube. I literally can't escape. It's surprisingly hot to wear a tinfoil hat. I don't know if you guys knew this. Well, you never worn a tinfoil hat before? Now, this all started because of privacy concerns. Being tracked with it, literally everything I do just feels kind of odd. Mainly because I wanted to also regain control over my software. And not to be at mercy of what the tech overlords decide to do just one day. But most importantly, I don't want to pay $20 a year for 100 gigabyte storage. No.
Oh! Isn't that the thing that we keep seeing on our computer that it keeps wanting to do? That whole cloud save bullshit?
Yeah, but that's through Microsoft, which is the same. Might as well be the same thing at this point.
Not happening. I realized since swapping to Linux, my life has just been going upwards. I'm practically ascending next.
It's another operating system, but Linux, you have to know coding to operate it.
Oh, so you gotta be a smart boy. I'm guessing PewDiePie's a smart boy.
Yeah.
Look out, big
Step.
brain.
But I realized there's always an open source alternative, and a lot of times they're better. They just don't have a $1 billion budget to market themselves. So I went down the de-Google rabbit hole, and I want to share what I learned, because by the end of this, once you know what I know, bro, you're gonna want one of these cool hats as well. So let's go through the de-Googleization. I want to be honest and share what I think you should absolutely change, and maybe what was more hassle than worth. Number 1, your search engine. Change your search engine right now. You can do it now while I keep yapping. Just go to your browser settings, find the...
You know what's hard, though, for us?
What?
We're super Google-fied because our internet is Google Fiber.
Oh yeah, we pay Google just for the internet alone.
So I don't think we can Google detox.
Search default browser and change it to DuckDuckGo. It's a search engine that doesn't track what you do. It just
I've
works.
heard of that.
Boom. Maybe you prefer everything you do online to be tracked and logged. I don't know. Maybe you're in that ballpark. I think just most people are either oblivious or lazy. So I'm telling you now, don't be lazy. Number 2.
What is
Can
lazy?
I be both?
What is lazy?
I'm both. I'm still oblivious. I don't get what I do.
Your browser. When I told you to change to your default search engine, you did not just do that inside of Google Chrome, did you? Say it ain't so.
To be fair, we've been using Firefox on this.
Yeah.
There are way better browsers out there. I use Firefox. It's kind of B
Hey.
tier, but you can lock it down into S tier. A lot of people swear by Brave browser. I never tried it. My point is, this is super easy to change. And have you ever thought why browsers are free to begin with? Why is Microsoft so... Why do they want you to use their...
I can't get... I wish we could uninstall Internet Explorer, but we can't. It is literally...
It's embedded into the fucking computer even before the computer was created.
No, it's better in their software if you have Microsoft.
browser so goddamn badly, you know? Why do they all make it free for you? Could it be because they track everything you do online and sell or trade your data? What? What do you mean? They don't make this out of the goodness in their heart? You telling me Google isn't just a $1 trillion charity? What? I found online that in 2023, Google paid Apple to be their default search browser in Safari. Guess how much? 20 billion! Jesus Christ!
Huh.
They definitely want you to use Google. So just don't. It will take you 2 minutes. Go do it. Number 3, the third thing I changed, like many...
You know, here's a better idea. Just go back to the 90s and don't use it at all.
Says the person who's streaming on 3 different websites right now.
I know, but I'm just saying, if you're so paranoid about Google at that point, why even use internet?
Of you, I've been using Google Mail
What does
for
he
years and
know?
years and years. And apparently up until 2017, that's when they stopped scanning your emails to serve you ads. So now Gmail is a little less creepy, you know, but if you think about it, it is probably the most invasive service that they run. Like, and there are free alternatives out there, like Proton. I haven't tried it out. I decided to send this bitch and get my own email. I paid a small...
To be fair, I've had my email since like 2004
I use Yahoo!
or 5.
I I use Yahoo. I haven't changed my Yahoo forever. I never went to Gmail. I use Yahoo.
Small fee. It was fiddly as hell. But at least people won't think I'm poor and have like Google Schmoogle in my ad domain. Number 4. With me de-Googling lately, I realize it's time for me to de something else. I don't want to say the joke. Anyway, I started working with G Fuel 6 years ago. We created the greatest flavor of all time, G Fuel Lingonberry.
Lingonberry.
Of history. We got many more exciting G Fuel
like G Fuel
announcements coming up.
use his
so stay
link,
tuned. Number 5, your phone. I have a Google phone. God damn it!
What?
Everything is
Android.
Google.
Oh.
Android's made through Google.
Oh, so meh.
I have a beat. I got an iPhone.
Yeah, iPhones are lame.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
It's crazy. I didn't realize just how deep I've been swept into this ecosystem without realizing it. My goddamn TV is Google. I thought.
Just think how much Google has taken over the world. Google's not even we're older than Google.
Point.
It was a Sony TV. You open up, it's like Google TV. How did that happen? I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm supposed to be enamored by the phone, how amazing it is with its incredible hardware, and how powerful it is. But if it's so great, then why do I feel like I'm the product? Huh? I hate my phone. Notifications just feel like they're there to suck me in, not to tell me anything useful. All these apps
turn
and
'em off.
features. I feel like my attention span is just getting mushed the more I use my phone. I hate it. It's just one big giant distraction device. So I have a Pixel.
I will say, to be fair, my attention span's always been like this, so the phone distractions no different for me. For me, it was video games and TV that took my attention span.
Yeah.
Also genetics.
And it is a
probably.
good phone. And I already own it. So instead of switching it out to like a dumb phone or something like that I know a lot of people do, I wanted to install a custom OS on it. There was a lot of them to choose from, but I opted for Graphene. Mainly because it felt like the biggest point the finger to Google, you know? It's an operating system focused on privacy and security. Apparently so much so that even Edward Cullen uses it. Did I get that right? I would Google it, but I can't. But here's the thing, okay? For some reason, I feel like I'm the crazy one. Huh? What? Why do you want to Google so bad, huh? What do you got to hide, huh? This guy got graphene on his phone. What's up with that? I feel a little judged, okay?
Peed
but
in
after
the
using
pool.
graphene, I realize, no, this is how it should be. I'm not the crazy one. There's a few features on graphene that I really like, and these are just to name a few. Especially with security, I really like how they amped it up, but the fact that I close an app on graphene and it closes the app. Crazy.
It doesn't close the app when you close the app?
Probably not.
I feel like it doesn't with your iPhone stuff, but...
I know how to close it. You don't know how to do it.
No, I feel like mine are closed.
Anyway.
A lot of times on your
Doesn't
phone,
lie
if
to
you
me
think
when it
you've
says
closed an
the
app, but in
thing.
reality, running in the background and still tracking whatever it is they want to, graphene, nuke that shit. It's gone. Such a crazy concept, right? I'm the crazy one. Number 2, I control exactly what the app has access to. You can use file or storage scopes, I think it's called. And if I want to give an app access to a certain type of files, I pick which folder. Not the entire device.
True, I do find that annoying when it has the thing where it says it can use all your stuff and junk.
Yeah.
I actually do notice that.
One of these days we need to get our laws caught up to where... Because right now all the laws, the Congress is behind the times, I
With
swear.
what?
Privacy laws. Because everybody in Congress is in goddamn old folks' home.
So basically we're all living the big bubble life.
Pretty much.
I mean,
I
what's
mean,
the worst that it's doing? That's what I want to know. It's
all in your
As it
data.
should be.
okay.
Not some
what's my
vague
data
little
cell?
pop-up going like, hey, do you want to give them access to this?
No. I'm literally asking you a question. Well, what is the data that it sells?
Whatever you click on, whatever, like, whatever you... It actually listens in, too.
Okay.
Just to sell you ads. And sell you shit.
Okay, and...
I don't
No,
know.
complete control. Number 3, whenever you install an app on Graphene, it asks you before installing it, hey, do you want to give this app access to your internet? Because a lot of times the answer is, heck no, not happening. I realized I was trying desperately to find a keyboard that has Japanese, Swedish, and English. I really like the Swift kind of typing, you know? I just couldn't find an open source alternative, and I was like, what do I do? And then I realized the alternative is Microsoft or Google, okay? And I realized the keyboard that they offer is connected to the internet. Why? Why? Imagine you bought a physical keyboard and it was secretly connected to the internet, sending big tech everything you typed. We're not doing anything weird, just trust us, bro.
Hey.
It's
know
so
that
messed
anime.
up. On Graphene, I still have the
Anime?
option.
Huh?
Anime?
Yeah. That was Zom 100.
Oh,
To be a song of the dead.
I just
I
remembered.
recognized it. You did not. You
And
thought
if
it was
I
a
want to
Yankee.
take a Google app,
did, it looked like it.
starve it. Put it in one of those. I still don't like that I use a Google app, but no, actually it's good. Google is at my mercy for once. Feels good. Another feature that I think is kind of obvious and most people would appreciate, but there was a 4th hidden feature on Graphene that I love. That it is not a feature, but for me it ended up being one. Like I talked about in the beginning, it feels a lot of times when I use a phone, it's such a distraction. There are some apps that you probably have to use. Maybe it's for work or because of friends and you want to connect. Whatever, you're gonna have to use certain apps that you don't really want to use. So I decided to put all those apps, and you can do this as well actually, on a different profile. The good thing about Graphene,
I don't know. It seems like you're trying to do a lot for something. I don't know. I'm personally happy with Google.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as it doesn't, like, steal my money, I don't really care. Like, if it hacks into a bank account or something,
Yeah.
or a credit
thing
card.
is that
and
on a
junk.
different profile, all these apps are contained in that profile. They can't connect to anything else on my phone or run in the background or anything like that. That's what's great about Graphene, and that's why, to me, it felt like a good solution with all the apps that I don't want to use. But what this ended up doing was that, okay, now I need to use this app that I don't like to use. It feels intentional going there. I don't even see these apps when I use my phone on a regular basis. And it made it so that my phone starts feeling like it's serving me again, like an actual useful tool that it supposedly is, right? So yeah, huge fan. I'm so glad I swapped out. It's probably the best thing I did so far. But it gets better, okay?
I want to make a little conspiracy theory here.
What?
Do you think Pootie Pie's being sponsored?
Probably. I don't know.
I mean, I don't blame him if his sponsoring is really good at selling, but yeah.
I had a ride this couple weeks. I tell you what. Number, is it 6 or 5? I don't, I lost count. Anyway, password managers. What do you mean password 123 isn't gonna cut it? I hate password managers. Why? Because they cost 67 pounds. To host a 5 kilobyte size document? I don't think so. There's whole videos of me just doxing myself for being.
Wait, what?
What are passport? I thought that was free.
Yeah, it was different for, I guess, Europe. He said pounds, so he's supposed to be living in Japan, though, right?
Thing
Cheap. It's not
still is.
happening. I'm not paying that. I almost had a heart attack when I found out. I'm paying what? But you need a password manager. That's just the reality of today. I thought I was so smart.
You know what our password manager is? Password Squirtle.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've been telling you we need to do that.
Or saving your email.
I was like, okay, fine. I don't need to do this. I'm running Linux. I downloaded a backup. I made it into an HTML, and then I encrypted it. And then I had an alias, so I unencrypt it when I need to use it, and then quickly encrypt it. Is it unencrypt or decrypt? It doesn't matter. Bada bing, bada boom, I saved myself 67 pounds. If I live for, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 years, that's like, I saved myself a lot of money. Multimillionaire.
That's not like in a phone bill, is it?
No, I don't. It's probably something specific for him, I want to say. But I'm not. I don't.
It's a cheap ass. .mp4, that's what I should call this. But then I realized I need this file on other devices. I need it on my phone and my laptop, and what if I go abroad? And that's when I discovered Glorious SH! Self-hosting. I can just host this on another device. I feel like ever since I did my Linux video, so many comments have been like, just wait until it discovers self-hosting. It's gonna be game over. And yet you were right, okay? What? I started off on a Raspberry Pi 5.
We don't know.
I love randomly. I learned there's something called a cherry pie or something.
Yeah, that's like making random like circuit board shit.
Yeah.
This thing is relatively cheap. It's got Ethernet, it runs on low power, and it's powerful for its size. Can do more than enough for what I wanted to do. I found an open source alternative, which is Volt Warden. You can host your own.
I gotta ask, what is it that makes all these little chips?
Yeah.
How do they work?
We do not have the time of day to explain that,
Ask for a
okay?
manager,
the science
basically.
behind
the
that?
problem was, I have no clue what the heck I'm doing.
Yeah.
What
I
is
feel
a
like
reverse
Patrick.
proxy? What do you mean I can't just put my IP address in my browser and be done with it? Volt Warden is so secure that it wouldn't let me connect to it unless I set it up properly. Every time I thought I did it, I kept seeing the spinning.
This kind of reminds me of back when I was trying to fix my 3DS. I was trying to replace the screen in it, and I ended up bricking it somehow. I followed a tutorial, and it did not work out. I fucked it up. My poor 3DS. Rest in peace.
Circle, and I saw that circle for 2 goddamn days. But once it finally worked, magic. I have done it. I had saved myself 67 pounds. Tears running down my eyes. It was beautiful. My first successful self-host. My God. No more subscriptions. No more sinking drama. Just my own secure.
I must say, I like PewDiePie now. Can I say that I'm kind of regretting this video? It feels like an advertisement. Can we call it?
Want to call in this video?
Yeah. I'm losing my brain interests.
Yeah, because this is like computer stuff we don't know about.
Yeah, and like I said, I have no gripes. I have no gripes with Google. As long as it's not gonna steal my mun-muns, I don't really care if it's monitorizing what I like and junk. It's kind of nice, because then I don't have to see stupid stuff, and I can see the stuff that I like. It's kind of nice, personalizy-ish. But I got what PewDiePie's saying. Yeah. Kylie for here. Thank you for joining for this video. Bye. Don't normally skip stuff. Can we watch something funny now? I want to watch the Trump AI. Where you going?
Fine, we'll do Trump AI real quick and then...
It's short and cute. I want to laugh.
富、名声、力。
Oh, they're actually using it.
You want me
た男、海賊王。
to...
彼の側に放った一言は。
Is that fucking... is that the leader of China?
と海へ駆り立てた。
もうそれより先になんて進めない。方法は無限大、可能性は永遠の海。やれそうって思ったらもうほとんど乗り越えたようなもの。
男たちはグランドラインを目指し、夢を追いかける。
Now I like the Trump strat. けの夢のガキの爪。
世はまさに大海賊時代。
One Trump, one tariff.
We get copyright claims because of this. I'm gonna throw shit. I'm serious. Oh my god.
It's traffic jams. Arguments just cause traffic jams. Arguments just cause traffic jams. Na 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 na. We strike a deal. You hit us deals. Once verified, it's no longer a myth. We got a flame sword. Storms are jealous. someone's viral post on social media. Just scroll past and forget. Gather all the tariffs you can find. We're off to find what we're looking for. With votes in our pockets. Hey, do you want to be my trade? We tariff for the cruise. We tariff. And walk.
Did break.
Yeah, it does that lately.
This
I don't
episode
know
of
why.
Death Battle is sponsored by Net.
What the fucking Death Battle?
The most hated streamer in the
I guess
world.
we'll do that.
Actually, I want to do. Let's do some of these dumb VTuber drama shit.
Hey, what's up, guys up here? So it's like the same.
Alright.
Yeah, that was just a cute little intro break. Hi, I'm Bill Goddess Nazca. Here we check them out. What we're reacting to.
Apparently, there's a VTuber hit list out there.
Okay, so I actually commented on this video. I had not watched it, but I was saying, why is, what's his name again?
Rev.
Why is Rev number 1? I thought that.
No, he had to make it was number 1. Kirsha was actually number 1.
Ah, they changed.
He changed it.
Oh, he changed it. Kirsha was actually number 1.
I think Nux has fallen. Either Nux has fallen off. He's not even in the top 12, or he truly is Blue Baltimore. They cannot mention his name.
Nux is the best. Oh, maybe they realized their issue of. Okay, it's kind of like a race thing now. Since Nux is Jewish, they can't attack him because he
Honestly,
says.
he's been getting more shit because he's Jewish.
I mean, they can't call him a Nazi.
You make lemonade. And
Hold on, they can't call him a Nazi because his grandparents literally survived.
They still
the
call him a Nazi.
I know, but I'm saying they can't openly do it like that. Because it makes them seem racist, and they know it.
This is all on Blue Sky, too.
That's how it works with Blue Sky when a bunch of weirdos try to virtue signal about people like me for attention, and guess what? You make content out of them. So we have this very bizarre thread coming from this VTuber right here on Blue Sky, which is the greatest echo chamber on the internet. And really, like, looking at Blue Sky, it's like finding a hidden reserve.
By the way, I want to mention this. If you're a VTuber or a streamer and you spend more time tweeting or posting shit on Blue Sky than actually streaming, you suck as a VTuber.
I agree. I don't even use social media. Hell, I don't even use the Twitter.
I use it to post our videos.
Yeah, the Twitter that's mine is actually technically yours.
I say ours.
Yeah.
A gold mine in your backyard, because the amount of content you can farm off of Blue Sky and the delusional people who coexist there, it's unbelievable. And this time we have this individual who has been saying recently that they hate drama, right?
Y'all just want cause drama, man. The grid must be real hard, huh? Just looking for drama wherever you can find it. I don't know why I went hip with that.
They hate people who are trying to look for drama, and of course, they're a hypocrite who starts drama and tries to call people not.
Okay, is this the order?
Kirsha, Nazi, Silvervale.
Who's Silvervale?
She's like another huge, big indie VTuber who kind of does her own thing.
She's not the one who was.
No, that you're thinking of Cinder. Cinder tried to actually get with.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to ask. Is she the one that Cinder was obsessed with?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Rev, Nazi. Pippa, who is Kirsha's friend, Nazi. Kirsha is like Pippa's kind of like. She's kind of like a shock jock from like a radio back in the 90s.
Huh.
Some of the shit she does.
Nazis.
Oh yeah, she's the one with the son being racist.
Yeah, she actually, back when the Hogwarts Legacy came out, she said, well, I don't like Hogwarts, I don't like Harry Potter, but I hate Twitter more, so I'm going to play this game to piss people off.
On the internet, listing off 4 individuals who they believe are actual, genuine Nazis. Kirsha, Silvervale,
what is
me,
Silver
of
done?
course, and Pippa.
I don't
These
know.
poor individuals constantly getting dragged. Yes,
I don't
this
want
person
Silver. I don't
genuinely
know what her
believes, and we'll see
content's
some
like.
more
I don't
evidence
think
of
she's
their
controversial.
clarifications on what they mean. I mean, they literally
Maybe she's just, maybe she's a, what's her face? A Cinder fan, and she blames Silver for Cinder's bye-bye-ness.
Or this person's like, well, or they have the way where you're not with me, then you're against me mindset. Maybe that.
Again, surprised no Nux. Very, very surprised. You're not very up to date on your Nazis, huh? I love
believe
Nux.
we are living, breathing Nazis. Not just these people, but other VTubers we'll see mentioned in just a second. So obviously this is quite delusional. Let's dive a little further. So here's one of the people who's also mentioned in the reply section, Bao. Yes, Bao is being accused of being a Nazi by
Who's
Blue
Bao?
Sky.
She's
Why,
not
you may
any
ask? Well,
VTuber.
here's the proof from this user. Bao
Again,
was
another
leaked-
one I don't watch. But I heard she's just kind of middle of the ground kind of person.
Apparently she raised Kirsha.
No, Kirsha rated.
Oh, raided, not
Bao was grateful for.
raided by Kirsha.
So you know how we raid and Kirsha always thinks, well, Kirsha did that to Bao and Bao thanked her for the raid. Apparently Bao's now a Nazi for that.
Aw, why haven't we got Nazi tagged yet?
I don't.
Now I'm
These people are
sad.
these people are full blown retarded, I swear. Nazi adjacent.
rated by
Nazi
Kirsha.
adjacent.
I'm figuring she's at the Nazi table. So she's calling this person, Bao, a Nazi because they got raided by Kirsha.
Oh, Kirsha raided
That is
her.
insane. And these people are like, oh,
Yeah.
Bao? Huh? And this
How many times do I need to raid Kirsha before we get the flag? I'm
Y'all
not
need
sure
to
if I
start
want
put-
it. Do I want it? Do I want it or don't I want it?
Yeah, we might get our name out there.
Yeah.
person says, chat, it's not great. Maybe she could be informed, but then again, maybe she'll sooner notice a drop-off in viewers than listen to a she's a dang transphobe message. You're blaming someone and labeling them one of the worst things you could ever label someone because they got raided by a VTuber you find problematic because she's outspoken about her beliefs and you just don't agree with it. Absolutely insane. But it gets worse. This person lists a whole host of people who are also collaborators, Nazi collaborators, because they have.
Oh my god, they suck.
What the hell did Donkey Bird do?
I guess be a
Oh, they must be a Nijisani stan, that's why, I bet.
Yeah, for VTubers I already know collab with her more than once. This is a fully call out post. I'm not gonna try to read the names because I don't read the names very well.
At one point collabed with Pippa,
we
including
know
names like
she
Fillion,
was.
Dokibird, Mari, Bao, and a bunch of FaZe Connect members. Henya, the genius. Henya.
Who's that?
I have no clue.
Henya.
I think they're not controversial because I've not heard of them.
Henya.
Pikami, by the way, in case you don't know who that is. That's her new account. Yes, apparently Henya is one of these people being listed here. Absolutely insane. In fact, people would mention that in the replies as well. This person saying, a certain self-described genius who still hasn't spoken up about the Nazi harassment going on in her name. They ask who?
What?
Kenya/Pikami. Censored. This person is in their 30s. And they're censoring
God.
names of random VTubers because they're that afraid of the people they're trying to slander. In case you're not familiar with the VTubing scene, Henya/Pikami was basically bullied off of the internet 2 years ago over Hogwarts Legacy. She and
Oh, she's that
Oh
person.
my gosh.
Oh, she's that person. She's that. Oh, she came back? Yeah, you didn't hear that story. That basically, a Japanese VTuber got bullied off the internet because she was talking about playing Hogwarts Legacy.
Talking about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go play Hogwarts Legacy. Hate me. Hate me.
I hate the internet.
Give me your hate.
I hate the internet.
I will moo to it.
announced that she was considering playing Hogwarts Legacy and streaming it, and she was called a transphobe, a racist, a bigot, all these things, and at the time she was...
Seriously though, I'm not gonna play because I never liked Harry Potter to begin with.
I was okay with it.
Well, it was fun watching when I was younger, but I really don't care for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As an adult, I just don't care. I'm not...
Yeah,
Unless you want to play it just to piss people off.
Nah, I don't want to spend money on it.
Yeah, true.
I don't want it in my collection.
Working with
Not
a
because of what
different
she said,
agency,
just
and
'cause I don't
basically
care
from
for
the
this
context we've been provided,
game.
the harassment she went through sped up her graduation from that company because basically that happened and she went offline for like a month. It was a really bad situation. If you don't know Henya/Pikami, one of the nicest, most wholesome people you'll ever encounter in content creation. And the fact that they did that to her is insane. And still, 2 years later, these people are still slandering her and making her out to be some sort of boogeyman. It's crazy. It's absolutely insane the lengths these people go. And of course, the original poster of this entire thing would quote themselves and add in Pikami and bow. Yeah, absolutely fantastic work over at Blue Sky. Here's some more mentions from this VTuber as well, saying, I haven't seen Silver go that far, but TERFs are usually Nazi bedfellows. That is the...
Remind me, what does the term TERFs mean again?
I don't fucking know anymore.
I feel like we learned this and I totally forgot it. I believe it's something retarded.
This is all retarded. I was watching Side Scrollers. The person who made the original hit list quote. They go on their Blue Sky and Blab started scrolling down. It took her 35 minutes to go back 2 weeks. Because this person posts so much on Blue Sky. It took her that long to scroll down to get to June 9th.
Sheesh. Bad actors.
Most
blah, blah, blah.
terminally online sentence I think I've ever read in my life. And by the way, they're calling her a TERF because she played Hogwarts Legacy. It all comes back to Hogwarts Legacy. Silvervale streamed
fucking
Hogwarts
wizard
Legacy,
game that will never
and she
leave.
was
Shall not be
harassed, threatened.
mentioned.
To be fair, I think Harry Potter needs to go bye-bye. I don't care what the creator of Harry Potter said. I feel like Harry Potter should be long gone. There's no more milk in that cow.
The cow got milk that looks like you can see his bones. I got covered after this.
Her family was doxxed, all these things, because she dared to play the wizard game. And now we have these people in the year 2025 still talking about this and calling her a TERF and also a Nazi bedfellow for playing Hogwarts Legacy.
Radical feminist.
It's unreal.
TERF.
Oh.
Trans. Radical feminist. Wait, isn't that the stuff that they like? I'm confused.
But anyways, for most names I see in the comments, people can be genuinely oblivious. Calling them Nazis are too much. However, keeping them on thin ice, calling out their open associations and not watching them over it is valid. All Nazis are bad actors, but not all bad actors are Nazis. It's easy to miss some stuff when a person has been so normalized. Like, I never liked Asmin, but...
I gotta... All Nazis are bad actors, but not all bad actors are... Okay, yeah. Hi.
My brain hurts
click
listening to this.
How Nazi-aligned he was. What is it, like, diet Nazi?
welcome.
Is that, like, the next phrase you're going to use? Absolutely insane. Right here you're saying you shouldn't be calling people Nazis just because they are problematic or have some sort of controversial opinion. But then, literally, the next quote here is calling Asmongold Nazi-aligned. Amazing. But don't worry, the original poster would clarify.
I can't believe the man who lives in this filth has broken more people's minds than anybody could wish.
Are you talking about Asmongold?
Yeah.
What they mean by all this stuff. I disagree. Some of these people are not just Nazi sympathizers, but genuine, actual Nazis. And if
I swear, these people need to go back to school to learn what a fucking Nazi is. This really hurts my brain.
It's hurting my brain watching this. Yeah.
I just love how they just throw around. They use. I swear, that's the new N-word now, isn't it? They just throw it around whenever they hate someone and want to slander them.
Nazi is the new N-word.
The Nazis, then yes, you're a Nazi. It's the Nazi bar analogy.
Oh my god.
I just found
This
out.
is
Apparently,
what happens when people need to be spanked. This is what happens when you stop spanking your kids.
Or at least some kind of form of punishment. I bet their parents probably spoiled them rotten. Either that or just completely ignored their existence and they didn't have enough attention. They throw fascism and Nazis around so much, yet do not know the meaning of either. They really do. I know actual Nazis. I wish these people would have met them. I like neo-Nazis or something.
Yeah.
Or like people who are like really, really old and
Like
probably were.
Kirscha's mother's ex-boyfriend.
Oh, yeah.
She's told those stories multiple times.
I am a actual Nazi, according to this user who's clearly very unwell. Including, they're also mentioning people like Bao and Pikami and all these other people. It's absolutely insane, the delusions that go on over at Blue Sky. This is basically like a very concentrated dose of the most unhinged Twitter freaks that have now migrated over to this echo chamber that is Blue Sky. But anyways, let's move on. We also got another name mentioned here. Effing Leaflet. That slime.
Oh, Leaflet. That one I was watching, the blue hair one.
Oh!
She actually goes on side scrollers lately.
A slimy VTuber.
Actually, her VTuber is a slime.
Bunch of thumbnails gleefully reacting to horrible shit like slavery and Project 20. Oh, God. No, I was born in Romania in 1970. We still had us. Wow. Interesting. Thanks for letting me know.
VTuber has a bunch of thumbnails gleefully reacting to horrible stuff like slavery and Project 2025.
Don't seem to know
So what they're referring
what
to is something that
context is
actually was
either,
covered by
yeah.
Vice and those various hit pieces on VTubers, where this is Leaflet. By the way, sub to Leaflet, great content creator.
To be fair, what the hell is that thumbnail?
See, she uses AI. That's totally AI generated.
Or she did the thing I do, put our face over someone else's.
She's so brave using the Confederate flag.
What the fuck? To be fair, what the fuck is this?
This.
Oh! You know who he reminds me of? I want to I think his name was Mad Dog. He was a wrestler back in the day. Or something Mad Dog. I can't remember exactly. But he had this thing with chains and stuff.
Oh.
That's not her thumbnail. Oh, someone just posted her on there.
Or she did the thing like we've been doing. Like I've been doing.
Well, he said that's not her thumbnail.
It's not her thumbnail. It's someone else's thumbnail.
He just said
and
it.
she obviously put her VTuber model over it. And this is not about slavery. This is about the prison system. So they're wrong on...
Okay, but... okay, so like what we do a bunch.
Yeah.
And now we're changing it up to just make our own AI,
Like
thumbnails.
that.
Yeah. Instead of using theirs. There you go. Okay, thank you.
so many levels, and they're
Which is
trying
already
to
plays
cancel
1
her over someone else's thumbnail that she attached in a reaction. Like, absolutely insane stuff. But here's another mention. Snuffy. Yes, Snuffy the VTuber is also a Nazi.
I don't know this
according
person
to this
either.
Individual. And they say, this person says, what did they do? Support for Nazis. Nazi bar theory, really.
Huh?
What they do? Apparently they got raided by Kirsha like Bao. And like.
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't. Maybe I'll look it up sometime.
Okay,
But we still got a shit ton of reacts on our own.
Yeah. I also feel kind of scummy. Well, even though we're doing it with Rev right now. Reacting over another VTuber's react. Of course, his isn't a react. Is her video a react or is
her video's a react.
Okay. Rev's video is not a react. It's more of a talky thing, but still.
Like Bao,
Unless
they
it's
didn't
nuts.
say anything
I like-
from what I've looked up after someone mentioned them. That's it. You get raided once by a problematic, contentious VTuber like Kirsha. and now
No, just to
you're a
react.
Nazi.
Just watch.
I mean, this is this what it looks like to be one? This.
You know what? You know what's hilarious?
Cow.
He just got done saying that the reason she's a quote-unquote Nazi now, or the snuffle, or what, I totally missed the person's name, was because she got raided into by Kirsche. So now Kirsche literally just has death touch. And anyone she raids into, they get screwed or labeled as a Nazi.
How the hell we're not on their shit list?
I know. Well, it's because Kirsche's raiding into them. We're raiding into Kirsche.
Yeah, that means we like Kirsche and we're raiding into her.
Not the other way around. She probably doesn't know these people too.
This is
So according to
a
them,
certain
everyone
German
who
man's hot
Kirsche
guy right
raids
here.
is Nazi. Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm gonna go on Blue Sky, type your name in, and see what pops up. I'm pretty sure we're on someone's shit list.
Maybe someone hates us. Kirsche is the
Right, of
Nazi. The Nazi
It's unreal,
touch.
man. Here's one of the users just basically going mask off. Okay, at this point, just making it very clear that there's no good faith here. This is how they truly believe. This person says, to be really honest, it might be better to assume that any big VTuber is a Nazi or doesn't care until proven otherwise.
Oh, that's why. We're not big YouTubers yet.
Yeah, keep talking. I gotta grab something real quick. But yeah, no.
Uh-huh.
I'm just surprised. Like, I bet you, we go on Blue Sky, we're gonna be on someone's shit list at this point.
Now we're still too invisible. Unless they want to complain on how sexualized my VTuber is.
Oh, probably the AI thumbnail art.
Or that too. Kirsche is my intro to VTubing. Nice. Thing with Kirsche, while she considers herself a political streamer, she tells chat before she raids to not get political in non-political streams.
Yeah.
She says it, but just because she says it doesn't mean they listen to her.
Well, she also bans people who do.
Oh, good girl.
Sorry.
She tries not to let the fire burn onto others.
And that's pretty fair. I mean, most VTubers are generally not political.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be correct, but it's safer to make that guess than to take a chance and be disappointed. Yeah, we should definitely go around.
I guarantee this person walks outside and wears a mask just to be safe and gets their 29th COVID shot that week.
The brain rot.
Dehumanizing
Lovely.
people and labeling them these terrible things by default, so people think they can treat them however they want because that's how social media works. This is insane. This is the insanity that's going on over at Blue Sky. But let's continue, because I have a theory why this person's so mad, the original poster's so mad at all these VTubers. They're just unhappy.
fans are very loyal,
Like, I look at
and
recent
don't
posts
make
like this
her
saying,
look bad.
I'm 23 and I
Yeah.
feel 46. I'm too effing young to feel this worn out by the world and by people.
She's 23.
Maybe, I don't know.
I'm sorry, if you felt like you were 46, I would like to believe you would have a brain.
I got an idea. If you're stressed out,
Masturbate!
That too. Get the fuck off the internet, go outside, touch this green shit outside called grass, and move on in your life.
Yeah, she will ban anyone she finds out who does that. Not just from her own stream chat, but the Discord one as well.
I say this completely
Fireworks.
unironically
boom, boom.
with the best intentions. I really mean this. Log off. Seriously, log off. I think all of this person's problems, the majority of them, and the stress
do
that they're
some
going
stress
through
relief.
would evaporate the second they logged off of social media. Because clearly it has absolutely consumed them. It has gridlocked this person into thinking they're battling Nazis, like they're some like someone storming the beaches of Normandy back in World War II. When in reality, they're just crying on Blue Sky about VTubers. Like that's what's going on here. And then you have another post saying, "I'm objectively such a failure." I don't think that's nice
Get
to
the
say it.
fuck offline.
Oh, someone's got self-esteem issues. Go see a therapist. See, this is the people who needs therapy in their life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About yourself. I'm not going to say that about you, but I think, again, if you're talking about your VTubing career, I think your time would be much better served making content and focusing on your own community than slandering and crying.
That's what I'm saying. Why, you spend more time on Blue Sky than you do on whatever platform you stream on?
I wonder if they even have a schedule.
Yeah, our schedule's been fucked up today. Tomorrow we'll be here at 1:30. We'll play Stellar Blade.
Ooh, yeah, play more Stellar Blade. I do believe all those people are trans and hate that they can use their identity to cancel people more anymore. Boo-hoo. Boo-hoo effing who. Boo-hoo effing who.
There was a movie that was making fun of trans people, and it was like 20 years old, and it's like, it's become reality, I swear to God. I know I can't think of it at the top of my head.
I feel like I might know what
It's a comedy movie.
Right. Damn it, now I need to look that up later. It's probably banned now or something.
Or like, Ace Ventura Pet Detective.
Yeah!
Captain Hidden Winky!
About a bunch of VTubers who have absolutely nothing to do with you, and you feel so open,
miss the
wasting your
90s.
time and your energy slandering
Early
these people.
2000s.
It's absolutely ridiculous. Now here's another one saying if you want to donate to their coffee, I'm gonna do you one better. They actually just emailed me. This VTuber just emailed me, and they said instead of giving money to their Ko-Fi, you should do a super thanks chat dono on this video right here. That's actually how we're going to support
donate
this
to
cause.
us on our
just a little
Super Chat
different,
us.
Technical approach here.
Shut
You guys
up.
want to do that? I only mentioned that too, by the way, because the last two videos, I mentioned Super Chat thanks, right?
Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Red's the last two videos was talking about Frogan getting donations. He did Super Chat. Said, you actually Super Chat me instead.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you just Super Chats through comments.
Huh?
You can actually Super Chat someone like we do on live streams. You get to do it on their actual video, too.
I don't get it.
Who knew
Watch.
there were so many oil barons in the Rev community? What is going on with you guys? Like, I'll take 1 second to say, like, what is going on with the amount of Super Chat thanks? Like, it's actually insane. I try to heart every comment, anyone who did that. I hope everyone got covered, because I appreciate it very much. But yes, if you want to support the cause here, make it head my way. And it makes the worst people seethe, by the way. A lot of people have been seething about that stuff. But anyways, keep up the good work, guys. But
My brain's not working. I'm not sure what he means.
You can donate through, like, on YouTube videos, on, like, comments. You didn't know that?
No.
Apparently you can. And he's
That's
been
a
getting a
thing?
shit ton of money. Yeah.
Oh, so like a VTuber can give back to their community by donating to a comment?
No. Someone in their community can donate to the V2.
I'm confused.
Oh, let me show you real quick.
I'm confused. I'm sorry. I don't get it. My brain's smart. Look up Boston Buddies TV show. 1980. Yeah. Basically like a super chat, but in the comment section.
Yeah, it's like a super chat, but in the comment, like our thumbnail. I did.
Yeah.
But yeah.
here's another free promo.
You're-
A little different this time. A little more wholesome, okay? Where they say, please repost any and every Summer Slam stream you see. Good points. You should repost my wife. My wife is doing a VTuber Summer
she's so
Slam
cute.
event starting today and tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. There's going to be a lot of different events involved with this VTuber Summer Slam, but most importantly as well, she's working with Gamers
What's a
Outreach.
VTuber SummerSlam? I think I heard that, actually. I think someone said SummerSlam and Freakazoid or something.
I don't think one thing of SummerSlam is like.
I know. I was thinking he meant WWE.
We need to start Googling shit and looking shit up.
Yeah. We're
which,
old and
brings
stupid.
video games to kids in hospitals, which I think is a
Aw.
very good cause. So I'd like to see you guys there to hang out
precious.
and support a good cause. I'll put a link to her Twitter account in the pinned comment of this video if you want to check out her various socials as well as the
Yeah,
pinned
go
comment
check
that has
her
all
out,
the
too, if she's
information
donating.
for the VTuber SummerSlam. Again,
children in
good cause. Hope to
hospitals.
see you guys
It's
there
sweet.
and to help out with the entire events. Let's go back to the actual content here, okay? So the reason I found out about this whole thing is because of Hero Hey. Hirohei made a video about this. He was also mentioned in the replies as another Nazi in the VTubing scene. But they responded to his video by saying, "Look, Mom, I'm famous," trying to smugly react to all of this where...
Oh, so is he probably a smaller VTuber and he got on the hit list?
Yeah, because he has pretty much the same opinions, more base.
Who is this
right after that, they said, "Who is this
maggot?"
Hirohei maggot?"
I
You know, it's kind of funny for someone who's labeling people Nazis to see them using
I don't even know who
dehumanizing
you are.
language like this, calling people literal insects. Like, I don't know.
Using Thanos.
Sounds like you're actually the more aggressive person than anyone else you're talking about at this point. Like, I don't call people this. Do you? Why do you? And you act like you don't know who he is. You're just gleefully talking about him covering you. And then we see this right here. See, this is the Streisand effect because, man, that post wasn't that popular, but y'all boosted it. Dude, it has like 40 likes. Relax. Okay? Also, again, why are you so happy to see someone you called a Nazi or you consider a Nazi reacting to you? Why would you be happy about that? Are you collaborating with Nazis? Yeah.
Bum,
right?
bum, bum.
Let's do the Nazi bar analogy once again. But here's another post saying, "Hi, slandering me isn't going to get you anywhere, by the way. I have plenty of pride. I stand up to Nazis on the daily. I work to improve this community."
Okay, so this lady clearly has a delusion. This is her ultimate fantasy.
Lady?
I don't know. I think he's been calling her a lady. I don't know. I don't care. But, this person has a delusion where they're back in, help me brain, what's the time era of Nazis?
1930s and 1940s.
She's back in the 1930s, 1940s, and she is someone who's fighting against the Nazis. So, I guess
Like the
American
French?
soldier. Okay, yeah, she's French. I'll go with French.
These people are losing their minds. Oh my god, get off the
and
internet.
always seek to make peace with people, unlike you, who has jumped to the extreme of me acting in bad faith.
The only reason why I don't post as much, I have this thing that gets in the way of me playing around.
You have a
with it.
job!
That's what that's called. I have a job that keeps me busy.
I mean,
Or I
hell, I don't have a job outside of this, but I still find ways to keep myself busy because I play video games. I can't wait to go to that Magic tournament tomorrow.
You know, a game I can't wait to come out, Silent Hill F.
Now, that's a guy, but it is that person right there.
Yeah. Okay. We'll assume. Well, look at whatever the fuck this is.
It's an it. I don't know.
Because, I don't know, I felt like it. What are you even saying? Also, like, you stand
It's like
up to
Nora.
Nazi. No, you're not. You're just seething on Blue Sky about VTubers who are not what you're saying they are. And it's so obvious. It's a waste
Yes,
of
in
time.
English.
You're not
Yes,
freaking
English.
Nelson Mandela, man. Like, relax, okay? You're not some brave activist. You're wasting time. And you're watering down terms to things that they are not meant to be. Okay?
Yep.
You've completely ruined various phrases by watering it down to everyone you don't like. That's all it is at the end of
What is the famous line in Incredibles? Once everyone's a Nazi, no one will be. Woke is,
Work is the main reason why.
I haven't dropped in here in a while. After
cool.
all, my collection won't. Ooh, nice! What's your collection? I like the collecting too.
Well, that's cool. I mean,
Those people
you
on Blue Sky
gotta work.
are using the same tactics of the PMRC in the 80s. Well, welcome, Splat Dude. Splat Dude.
PC.
Splat Dude.
I'm gonna look.
You're gonna look that up now.
I'm gonna have to.
It's bothering you. PMRC. Swords are cheap. Ooh, nice sword collection.
Okay, you go ahead and go.
Oh, okay.
the day. And this behavior is completely and
I like
utterly
the
embarrassing.
swords.
And it gets worse.
I don't have much. Sorry, I gotta. Because he mentioned sword collection. I don't have much of a sword collection, but I have. Let's see. I got Grimjow's sword, Ichigo's sword.
Oh.
God, what is his name? It's another character from Bleach. He's the main antagonist of the Zanbakuto Rebellion.
No,
I think you're right. Muramasa. Got Muramasa's sword. I got Link's sword, and then my prized possession, Sephiroth's Masamune.
Which takes up about as tall as I am.
The 6-foot sword of death.
Hey, I'll be fairly offline now and late Monday next week. I just wanted to say the last couple of weeks have been rough, and I've been rather negative. I don't want to go silent for half a week without saying anything. I still believe in you all. I believe in our ability to make people smile. Let's, as a space/community/group of miscreants, etc., work together, not apart. I want to see VTubing...
Work together, not apart. And you're sitting there slandering people just for having different beliefs than you.
I just heard another firework go off.
Slow clap. Slow clap for your stupidity.
Rise to new heights and help the most deserving in our communities. Streaming saved my life, and I want us to all work together to...
Then focus on streaming instead of posting on Blue Sky.
Stop being so political about dumb stuff.
And more. And streaming
Work
is
together
limitless.
to make
VTubing is
everyone
limitless.
miserable!
We can be limitless.
Good point there.
But we have to stand up for...
Omi, bro. Omi. Omi. That makes me think of, Shaolin Showdown, your name.
marginalized,
welcome.
disabled, and BIPOC causes and support, and we need to stand steadfast as a singular bulwark against fascism and Nazism. We can't let bigotry win
Political
nor
music
define us.
research.
Yeah,
Again, what?
Okay.
Basically, back in the late 80s, early 90s, they were going after music because it's making the kids violent, and it turned into video games and.
Oh.
But yeah, back in the day, it was led by Hillary Clinton of all people, and and the wife of Al Gore. I can't remember the top of her head.
Yeah, he said Al Gore's wife was the head bitch.
They were going after music, and that's why now, if you buy a record label or any CD, if he might buy fucking CDs anymore,
I like CDs.
They have the little warning on the bottom of it, and they wouldn't sell it to kids. And now you can just go on Google and watch whatever songs you want.
Watch the songs. Huh?
They actually said back in the day, bands tried to get that label on their CD because they would sell albums. It had the opposite effect. Like
yeah, you just got done saying it backfired.
It sold that there was I forget who said it. Oh,
hi, cool cat.
Damn, we're getting chat.
I've got a big, Dagadachi, not quite that big blade, being a couple of feet shorter, but it's functional. Heat treated. Ooh, nice. Yeah, mine are all just nice little pretty pieces to stare at. They're not functional. They shouldn't be anyway, especially the Masamune. That would be fun, though, if it was. But I fucking love Forge and Fire. I love that show.
Couple feet shorter than Sephiroth's sword.
Hero, everyone stand up.
It's a big.
Applaud this individual. This is the.
I already did. Oh my god! Oh my god! I have the exact same mind as Rev. I already did the clap. I already did that.
Fighting their own delusions on Blue Sky is helping the VTubing scene become limitless in a place to help out so many marginalized people. What a hero. But anyways, just wanted to share this little peek into Blue Sky. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you next time.
Yeah. Ooh. It will kill some bacteria.
I don't know if YouTube gave.
Things jump. I didn't even get to say bye. God, you gotta let me do my outro, dude.
Do your out.
Bye. What are we reacting to next?
Well, 3 years.
Okay.
Oh, is this for me?
Yeah.
Is this something cute for me?
Okay, YouTube intro.
Hi, I'm your goddess Nazca. Here with Chakama. We're reacting to...
Do you remember the episode of South Park that the ginger moo?
The ginger cow?
The ginger cow.
Yeah, I didn't like that episode.
This is what happened to the cow.
Yeah?
Apparently that's kind of based off something real.
Oh, you bought Evelyn that. Oh, cool.
Yeah, that's sicker. So, yeah, this is a weird news story on it.
Ago, the arrival of 5 red heifers in Israel attracted global attention. Well, today, those cows are in ancient Shiloh. CBN's Chris Mitchell explains the significance of this historic event.
Here in Shiloh, first time after 2,000 years, we have real kosher red heifers, which is really exciting.
Mariah Shapir is the manager of the visitor center at ancient Shiloh and explains why the red heifers are so important.
Oh, look how pretty they are!
This is where the Red Robin gets her burgers.
Shut your face, you horrible, horrible person!
Welcome to our world. Every time she likes cows, I gotta say something to
be a douche.
The Bible says when a person wants to enter the temple, which is called the house of life, he has to go through a process using ashes of the red heifer, meaning that the red heifers are actually the key to the temple.
This is what happens when you don't flip the burgers over.
They're gonna burn all those cows for no reason just because they're red? That's cow racist!
So the gingerbread episode was real.
Are they doing to drop them on holy ground? Like, no! No! Oh no! This was 0 to beef so Don't ash the cows!
Pira says that process is for purification, to cleanse someone from death.
No, it's not fair. They're not even going to eat them. They're just going to turn them into... They're going to cremate them. God, are they going to at least kill them first, or are they going to sit there and let the cows
that got
suffer?
in contact with death, either in a funeral or in a hospital, and he wants to enter the temple, which is called the House of Life, full of the presence of God, has to go through this process. And the process is the priest used to take the ashes of the red heifer, mix it with water that comes from a spring, life water. He's actually taking the source of death, mixing it with the source of life, and these together become the purifying water.
Jewish tradition maintains that the red heifer...
Stop it! I thought we did away with sacrifice! Don't sacrifice the moose for nothing!
This is the...
Newsflash, this is a holy cow, and it's fire!
This is why I hate religion. We just need Eric Carmen running around this.
Ashes are needed to rebuild the third temple. Some Christians believe a third
Why?
temple would pave the way for the end times.
No! That makes no fucking sense! Why is cow ashes needed to build something? What
Even
rule
Hamas
is this?
reportedly blamed the red heifers in part for their invasion on October 7th.
What? What? Excuse me? No! That hurt my brain!
Retards.
They blamed the red heifers for their invasion. Did I hear that correctly?
Yes. To be fair to Moss, I mean, Hassan probably is cheering him right now, but come on.
Moo?
Because the Al-Aqsa Mosque would be in danger if the heifers were used to build a third temple. The animals are also mentioned in the book of Numbers, chapter 19. Then the Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, "This is the statute of the law which the Lord has commanded, saying, Speak to the sons of Israel, that they bring you an unblemished red heifer, in which there is no defect, and on which a yoke has never been mounted. And you
What does these words?
So this is why I say this will baby.
Sacrifice a baby. Wait, what does this mean?
shall give it to Eleazar the priest, and it shall be brought outside the camp and be slaughtered in his presence. To be selected, these qualifications must be met. Be an adult cow with reddish-brown hair, no hairs of a different color, no blemishes, and never used for any other purpose.
Why were these cows used for any other purpose?
Milking?
I was thinking fooking.
Maybe it's...
Mint. Sunburnt fatty. Hey, it's you, honey. Oh, on vegan cows.
The freeze will be like random bullshit go.
These are the 5 red heifers out here in Shiloh. 2 have already been disqualified, but you only need 1 to qualify for the ceremony for the purification for the temple. Here you go, ladies.
My next point is to try to find a farmer who can make hay, which is...
Okay, so the cow needs to not have been fooked.
You know, the flowers and the leaves and everything stay on them.
Are they
That
pure
way
red,
it's
though?
better for
I
the
don't know.
cows.
They don't
Larry
look pure red to
Barnswager,
me.
a farmer from northern Indiana, takes care of them.
It's just a lot of fun to be involved in something that I see God is doing behind the scenes.
He says what he's experienced since arriving here is remarkable.
While I've been standing here at Shiloh,
Oh, so
every
cute.
continent, countries
You know
I'd
what,
never heard of
Ashton's
before,
going after them.
were here to see the
no.
red heifer.
Oh no! What? Oh, are the cows gonna be targeted?
I think they...
So Hamas is trying to fork. That would make them... Okay, yeah, they don't need to kill the cow. They just need to...
All I can imagine is someone wearing a bomb vest going in a South Park style. Cow parts flying everywhere like South Park.
Poor cows. Hi, welcome back, Loco.
There's something happening in Shiloh.
And Barnswager believes it's biblically significant.
Ideas are becoming a reality. In other words, the idea of a red heifer has been in the Jewish understanding for over a couple thousand years. But here at Shiloh, just like it says in Genesis 49,
It's so sad, but
there's something happening here that's drawing the nations, and it's the red heifers.
This area is where Hannah prayed for a son, where Samuel...
inspection full of white stuff. An injection full of white stuff. This is the dumbest shit I've ever
of the Lord,
heard.
and Joshua divided the land between the 12 tribes.
The place where many stories of the Bible occurred. And today we also have here the red heifers, which is something new. The budgets for this visitor center stopped because of the war, so we invite...
I'm sorry. I really don't think these cows are pure red. I think they all have, like, splotches of brown in them. I don't feel like they're pure red.
Unless it's the way their hair is laying.
I guess.
Everyone wants to be part with us to help this very important thing of the red heifers.
Shiloh has so much significance. It was the spiritual capital of Israel for 369 years.
During our visit, Bible teacher Dr. Todd Fink brought his group to see the red heifers.
This is huge. This is huge, and the one gal that was giving us the tour, she said that part of the reason why Hamas invaded is because of these red heifers.
Okay, so World War III is caused by cows.
Cows were the problem. That's why we gotta eat them.
They're only fully red if they have no soul. No. No. Well,
And according to prophecy, these red heifers are significant from the
They're
time of
trying to
Israel's
build a
history.
temple
They say
to
that only
bring
9
on
have been killed for
I
these
know.
ashes.
I don't see the logic to what's written, because everything that happened is that time wasn't focused on humans, but perceived by the God, and now we are forcing it. Yeah.
And so for these to be here in Shiloh here, and for that to fit in with what appears to be prophecy on the horizon, we're living in monumental days, unbelievable times.
Chris Mitchell, CBN News,
Cows bring
ancient
upon
Shiloh.
the end times.
Alright, I think that was the end of that. Even though it's only got 7 minutes left, I'm not gonna...
Yeah, I think it's other news stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, so everyone, we officially know what's bringing upon World War III. It's red cows.
The cows are to blame.
The cows. The asteroid can't get here in time. Oh, thank you for joining us for that one. Bye.
You want to talk
What's
about
next?
Casey's Pizza?
Pizza.
I'm just gonna level with you. I've been all over the United States since I started this whole YouTube thing.
Hi, I'm Ilgata Snezka here with Truckerman. Apparently, we are reacting to pizza.
The best pizza place you ever never heard of, Casey's. We just had some yesterday.
I feel fat now. Good lord, we are not there yet.
I'm just gonna level with you. I've been all over the United States since I started this whole YouTube thing, and the Midwest does not have a lot to brag about, but our gas station game is on point, and the rest of you guys are lacking.
Oh, it's the exploding duck.
Yeah, I think Logo sent us.
Yeah.
I forgot about that place.
Oh, how many of you know of Casey's? Oh, someone got Autobot. Omi broke it. You know what?
Yeah, I'm on free.
We're right. We should haven't missed with cows. Oh, Hamas was right.
Oh, probably Hamas got the word. Hamas probably got Automata for hate.
Or Hideas? What Hidi? What? Well, I don't.
Hamas or something.
I don't know.
We
The
have
cows got to me. Quirk back.
We have guns. What else do we need? We got awesome pizza from a gas station.
Awesome pizza from a gas station. Wait. Just a little sprinkle of something from the last video. What do you predict is going to end all humanity?
Our dumbasses playing around with AI.
Yes! AI for the end of the world. Woot.
And not the AI killing us. Our reaction to AI is going to kill us. Anime.
Ah, death by anime.
But yeah.
Today we're talking about Casey's General Store. It is the most American pizza place in the world, and it's masquerading as a gas station. If you don't live in the Midwest, you've probably never even heard of Casey's because they only operate in...
Oh, that's
all...
quite a lot of them.
Yeah. The farthest west they go, I think that's the farthest west they go.
Huh. Man, they go way over there.
Ohio. I mean, it's literally just...
Oh my god, no wonder why I've never heard of them.
They're
There's
nowhere
in Texas.
Nothing in Texas. Of course, to be fair, I never heard of Whataburger until I went to Texas at one time. And now we got them up here.
Daniel, beef. We need beef.
Oh my god. When I grew up around this area in Fort Scott, the only place we could get pizza was Casey's. Otherwise, we'd have to drive another 40 minutes to go to Pizza Hut in Fort Scott.
Huh, what about Waffle House?
I've been to Waffle House. They're all over here, too. Even though we only ate there one time.
I think twice. And that's when I was off work at Worlds of Fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
17 states, but despite only operating in 17 states,
okay.
to show how dominant they are in their region, they are the third biggest convenience store chain in the country behind 7-Eleven and Circle K. And while they're technically...
Oh yeah, 7-Eleven.
Yeah, well, 7-Eleven's everywhere. Of course, 7-Eleven's based out of Dallas.
Dude, I love the 7-Eleven Slurpees. I used to have a really cool Undertaker cup back in the day.
Not considered a pizza place, they have better pizza than any other chain pizza place in...
Yes. I will fight people in the comments. They have the best pizza out there.
Yeah. I have lots of beef. There's a butcher here in Ohio where I live, and that got fresh beef. Oh, cool. Ohio, Chicago, good morning, wow.
I will fight people on the comments.
Rattle, rattle, rattle.
That's why Glass.
Glass said after hearing the joke, it was 'cause the joke cracked him up. What is with that joke? Homie, bro.
The United States. Yes, it's not just good gas station pizza. No, it's just good pizza. Look at me. I'm a 260-pound white guy that worked construction for a decade. I know good pizza. I am a pizza slut. I promise you.
Pizza
it's
slut.
Delicious. And you don't just have to take my word for it. I can.
And not only that, you can just walk into the gas station, get you a couple slices on the rack, and then walk.
I'll be a pizza slut.
I'm gonna make that the AI thumbnail.
Be a pizza slut.
I never had Casey's pizza.
It's really good. Like, the crust isn't like too thin, but it's not too thick. It's a nice, it's soft and chewy. And the sauce is what makes the pizza the best, because it's not like super spicy like a lot of other sauces are. At least that's my opinion. That's why I
Little
like
Caesars is the worst for spicy.
No, I want to Domino's.
Oh God, Domino's!
Domino's.
We gotta try the
garbage.
stuffed crust pizza at Domino's. If Domino's had to get better, we ate it. I could not finish it. It was so bad.
Yeah, we had to give our pizza away. Wasted $30 on pizza.
The day Casey's gets stuffed crust, I will come in my pants.
But like I was saying, Casey's pizza sauce is what I think makes it the best. It's a nice, flavorful sauce that has like a hint of a cheesy taste, and it's not too.
It's sweet.
Yeah, it has a sweetish kind of sauce. I only eat food I'm like. Good points.
Prove it mathematically.
Especially
if you were to compare
nowadays.
the top pizza chains in the United States and see which one made the most money by selling just pizzas, Casey's would be tied for 5th with Papa Murphy's. Last year, they sold 28 million pizzas and 70 million individual slices. And again, they only operate in 17 states with 2,600 locations. That's like 11,000 pizzas per year per gas station, not including the individual slices. And Casey's was able to achieve this market dominance with a brilliant business strategy that we're going to get into right after a word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you.
Oh, sponsor. Yeah, I paused it on the sponsor.
World of Warships. I was going to say Raid Shadow Legend for a minute.
It looks like the same kind of thingy.
But what you were about to say?
I think the thingy that Casey's has is probably the box coupon thing. I bet you
They used to do that. They don't do that anymore.
I know, but I'm saying like why it became so popular because I think it was that where you get so many box tops.
Okay, let me explain. Back when we used to get pizza from Casey's, but they quit doing this a couple years ago. But you would turn the corner of the box on the lid. It would have save one, get 10, get a free pizza. So if you got 10 pizzas, you get a free one after that. Now they do it through the app.
Yeah, like any other pizza place.
By World of Warships, a massive free online game that's available pretty much everywhere, whether it's Windows, Mac, PlayStation, Xbox.
That's the Papa Meat video I want to react to.
This month's event is the 85th anniversary of Opera. We'll be driving through the vast cornfield ocean that is the Midwest of the United States.
Cornfield.
Don't you want to live out here?
No.
I drive out to Western Kansas a lot. Don't you want to live out here?
No.
Why?
Now.
And the only thing that breaks up this ocean of corn is the occasional soybean field, maybe a hog confinement, or one of the thousands of tiny little towns that have a population of like 2,000 that are so small if you blink you're gonna miss them. Pretty much all of these towns are the exact same thing. There's only 4 businesses in these towns, okay? There's a post office, a dive bar, a Dollar General, and a gas station. And 9 times...
See, that's my issue. I don't want to live somewhere small, but I also don't want to live in the city. I want to be nice in the middle in my nice little suburb.
There's only fast internet.
Oh yeah, there's.
What is it? Starlink.
That's beautiful, and those city clowns. Yeah, but it's also it's so hard to get stuff that you need though. Like if you have like a heart attack, it's gonna take you a long time to get to a hospital. You know what I mean?
Out of 10, that gas station is a Casey's. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that is one of, if not the best gas stations on the planet. The only company that comes close is Quick Star, which is their main competitor inside of the Midwest. Okay, all the other regions in the United States, you guys don't hold a candle to the Midwest when it comes to the gas station game. Oh yeah, well Texas has Buc-ee's, and Buc-ee's is the biggest, best gas station ever because
Buc-ee's.
Yo, Buc-ee's, to be fair, Buc-ee's is the size of a goddamn aircraft carrier.
You know what's hilarious? I lived in Houston, Texas throughout all my childhood. I never even knew Buc-ee's existed.
Huh.
Texas, okay, look at me. Buc-ee's is cool. I like Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's has a cool business model. I'll do a video on them one day. But Buc-ee's is not a gas station. Buc-ee's is what happens when
It's my time. Aw.
Six Flags fucks a Walmart, and then they have a massive parking lot that they threw some gas pumps in. That is a tourist attraction, not a convenience store. There's nothing convenient about Buc-ee's, okay? You gotta park in a 1,000 spot parking lot, walk a quarter mile just to get into the store that's the size of a fucking department store just to find the food you want. I'm not looking to do that as a construction worker trying to get to work, okay? I wanna walk 12 steps in, grab food, grab an energy drink and a coffee, walk the fuck out and go to work. I'm surprised Buc-ee's doesn't take your picture and then try to sell it to you on the way out like it was a roller coaster.
Oh yeah,
they have a mascot.
Oh yeah, they're breaking ground over the Kansas Speedway. They're gonna build a Buc-ee's out there.
Sheesh. Go to the village shop. If there's no fast. Oh yeah, right. You're right. I already said that.
Because they do everything else an amusement park does. They basically have a fucking gift shop inside that gas station.
Hey, stop it! They got good fudge.
I'm sorry, I'm getting off track. Our story begins in 1959 when Donald Lamberti, the founder of Casey's...
Okay, see this right here? This is the thing we had to tear off.
Yeah, see, I told you about the box tops.
took over his father's full-service gas station in Des Moines, Iowa. Now remember, this is the 1950s, so when I say full-service gas station, I mean they sold gas, and then they had like the little auto shop off to the side where you could go in, get your tire fixed, get your oil changed, and some dude would come out and pump your gas. It wasn't really a convenience store. They weren't selling food. They didn't have a bunch of snacks and drinks and all the bullshit. That's how things were back in the day. And eventually, somewhere over the course of the next 9 years, he decides, you know what? I'm going to get rid of the auto shop. I'm going to turn the auto shop into a convenience store. I'm going to start making more money off of selling candy bars and drinks and food and shit. And it's outrageously successful. And then one day, his buddy, Casey Fisher, the guy that comes by to fill up the gas tanks for his gas pump, says, hey, over in this town, Boone, Iowa, not that far away, there's another...
Oh, hello. Oh, Zoni Quartz.
I never tried the beaver nuggets pure. Never.
Pure. They have nuggets there? Huh. I only know of their fudge.
Full-service gas station that's struggling. You should take them over, turn them into a convenience store too, and do exactly what you did right here in Des Moines. It would probably go just as well. Now, Des Moines is the capital. It's the big city. In theory, it should be easier to have a successful business there just because of greater population density. Boone, Iowa is a tiny town that's got about 12,000 people, so he's concerned that a convenience store isn't going to be able to make it there, but
I lived outside of Houston for a while in the 90s. Hey.
There's only
one
way to find out.
There.
So he goes there, he takes over this gas station. It's like the only gas station in town, turns it into a convenience store, and holy shit, it's outrageously successful. In a wild turn of events that literally nobody could have seen coming, people that live in small towns also like convenience and food. Holy shit, who would have thunk it? So while yes, this small town does have less people, which means less potential business, he also has literally no competition, so he just mops up. So,
oh yeah, because like I said, when the Casey's was in Mound City, they didn't have any. That was the only gas station in town besides the weird.
How much is gas there for regular?
52 cents. This was back in the 70s.
Damn.
When gas shot up to this, people flipped out.
52 cents was too expensive. What about your cigarettes for $3.85?
A carton, too. That's not a pack, that's a carton.
A car. Oh, that's like the big. Okay, never mind. That is pretty.
The guy that gave him the idea, and that becomes his new strategy for the business. He's not going to try to go into the big metropolitan area and slug it out with all the big hitters and make a name for himself. No, he's just going to go around to all these little tiny podunk towns, and he actually focuses on towns that have a population of 5,000 or less. And as time goes by, he's just opening up new gas stations left and right in all these little podunk towns. And then in 1984, one of these tiny little towns only had two businesses. They had a Casey's and they had a local pizza place, and that local pizza place went out of business. So the manager of that Casey's was like, fuck it, I'm gonna start making pizza inside the donut machine. Which makes a ton of sense because that entire community is used to only having one option for a restaurant to order warm food. Most of these families probably have pizza night. Like every Tuesday, our family buys pizza from this local pizzeria.
Okay, so they started up in a small little... Well, everything starts off...
Well, no, they started in Des Moines, Iowa. Then they started spreading out and making their own convenience stores in the small towns. And they were the only ones in the small towns.
And then it grew with pizza. Last time I was there was 2015. Still many people in 91. There was nothing there from the woodlands to Houston city limits.
Yeah, you moved out, what, right at the beginning of 2007?
Yeah, 2007.
Ah.
Yeah, it was right when it turned 2007 is when I left Houston.
Yeah, and that's just our family thing, and that got taken away, so Casey's is going to go in and fill that void. Right? This is what sociologists would refer to as a food desert, and he is now going to be the only person selling food inside of this food desert.
Hey, there you go.
And people absolutely love this, so he ends up equipping every Casey's with a fully functional pizza kitchen. Now, as the decades go by, Casey's has basically covered the entire Midwest. They're absolutely everywhere except for inside these major cities, but they have these major cities completely surrounded. Now, in business, this would be called the backdoor or the beachhead strategy. It's not always a good business idea for a lot of retail locations, like Toys R Us, for example. You wouldn't build a Toys R Us out in a town that's got 2,000 people. It just doesn't make any sense. But it works with gas stations, and it's exceptionally brilliant.
Wait, why not build a Toys R Us with 2,000 people?
How often do people go to Toys R Us? Well, especially back then. I mean, you're going to go once a couple of months in a town with only 2,000 people.
You got a good point. Even as a kid, I didn't go to Toys R Us that often. Just a couple of times, and I bought Zoids.
I miss that place, Toys R Us.
I know. I miss it too, but do I though? I missed the idea of when I was a kid buying Zoids. I mean, we did go to it like one last time when they were about to shut down, but we didn't really buy anything. We just walked around.
And that's because if things are going good, what do cities do over time? They expand, they get bigger. Especially cities in the Midwest because they're smack dab in the center of the country, right? Cities that are on coastlines can only expand one direction. They can't expand into the ocean. Cities in Florida are stuck on a fucking peninsula. Where are they gonna go? Manhattan's on an island, whereas the cities in the middle of the country can expand out in every direction.
We got all the area.
For the last 3 decades because all of the big businesses are moving headquarters and factories and warehouses into these central locations because it makes logistics easier because you're smack dab in the middle of the country.
That's why in Kansas City, our city LTO.
I just heard a boom.
Our city operations is like the second largest in Kansas City behind Indianapolis.
Huh.
Yeah, as far as my company goes. And there is warehouses, they pop up all the time now. When I'm out in the city.
Oh yeah, didn't you get protested? You guys were making a new terminal or something?
No, that wasn't a protest. That was local people I don't want this near my backyard.
Exactly. It was a protest.
I would argue, okay, yeah, maybe it was.
That would be what an actual protest would be.
2-day drive to either coast instead of being stationed in LA and having to ship shit all the way to New York. You want to be centralized. So these Midwestern cities like Des Moines, for example, are expanding rapidly, and all the gas station businesses that are inside the city that have been operating there forever are having trouble expanding because they're completely fucking surrounded by Casey's. And Casey's is not only making a fuck ton of money by A, being there first and already having a stronghold with a loyal customer base, but as that city expands and absorbs these smaller towns, the property values go through the roof, so the value of their location, just real estate wise.
Oh, they want to build a new terminal.
Oh yeah, they were bitching because they were upset because Trucker Man's company was gonna build a new terminal, and they were like, oh, it's gonna cause more traffic and
it's
waste.
Gonna cause traffic. It's gonna kill the dog. My plants are gonna die.
And they have a literal Amazon right next to them.
Don't even get me
started. It was just what is it? HOA, Karens.
Yeah, it was the Karens and the HOA.
Bitching for no reason.
Skyrocketing. Not only that, but you know who has to show up to let the city expand? Construction workers. So now they have entire construction crews leaving the city, going out to these tiny little towns, 15, 30 minutes outside of town, and they're building, a new housing development or a bunch of new buildings. Guess where they're going for breakfast and lunch every single day?
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue.
The only place they can go, the gas station that sells pizza. And it's even funnier if you're another gas station trying to compete with them because as you...
Wait, is that why everyone's so fat now? Because they all went to the gas station to have pizza for breakfast?
Casey's, I think they still have it. They have the breakfast pizza. It's got egg and cheese on it, the omelet. They have it.
I know, but yeah.
Send out your...
U.S. is a problematic...
Yours just as a problematic infrastructure of transportation. Yeah.
Construction crew to build your Quick Star or your Holiday or your Circle K or whatever the fuck. Guess where your construction workers, as they're building your gas station, are going to get pizza at lunch? Fucking Casey's.
Thirsty?
I remember that cup.
They've been playing the long game for decades, and it's starting to pay off. And because of all of this, the pizza at Casey's has developed this cult following. Like, it is a Midwestern icon to get Casey's pizza at this gas station. Like I already said, they're literally tied for 5th for Papa Murphy's for the biggest pizza chain in the United States. They sold...
Really? Papa Murphy's?
Yeah, they're tied with Papa Murphy's for its...
If he said Papa John's, I'd understand. But Papa Murphy's? That's the pizza you have to take home and bake it yourself.
Well, keep in mind, Papa Murphy's is nationwide, where Casey's is... If Casey's was nationwide, they would probably be number 1, I bet you.
I'm sitting here saying, why is Papa Murphy so high? Because you gotta take home that pizza, cook it yourself. If you cook it yourself, you're gonna get these dumb fucks that's gonna either burn it or undercook it, and the pizza will end up being bad.
$700 million in pizza last year, which doesn't even make sense when you consider they're only operating in 17 states with 2,600 locations. How is that even possible? Well, it's because they figured out how to sell pizza fast and all day long. Casey sells all your normal...
Well, you gotta be afraid of the gas station weenies. That's what you need to be afraid of.
No, not the weenies, the sushi.
Weenies. Oh, gas station sushi.
I've seen that. Or no, maybe you're right. The old weenies, but at night when they've been on the roller way too fucking long, you tell, like, I am not touching that.
Pizza, your pepperoni, your supreme, your meat lovers. But on top of that, they sell
Canadian
different pizzas.
bacon.
They sell taco pizza. They sell barbecue brisket pizza. And most importantly, they sell breakfast pizza. It is a pizza...
I told you, breakfast... I don't eat fish.
I don't fish. I don't eat raw fish.
You know what one thing Mom always had to get, and I hate it because one would end up on my side?
Huh?
Mushrooms on pizza.
Mushrooms.
Cheese sauce, scrambled eggs, and then either bacon or sausage, and it's fucking delicious.
This some serious gourmet shit.
So not only are they the only pizza chain in America that's figured out how to sell pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, they also copied Little Caesars by having it hot and ready because they sell pizza by the slice. You can literally go to Casey's on your way to work, grab breakfast pizza and a coffee, then go back there for lunch, grab pizza and an energy drink, and then hit them up on your way back home too. Trust me, I've done it. And that's what makes it the most American pizza place on the planet. Not only can you eat pizza for breakfast, lunch, and dinner like the Lord intended, it's the only pizza place you can go to on your way home.
I remember when I was younger, my parents went to a casino and they ate alligator or crocodile. I can't remember which. Whichever one's edible. Alligator, I guess.
From work and get all the necessary ingredients to go home and get fucked up. Okay, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, I can't go there, get a pizza for the family and then a 40 and some rolling papers or a case of Busch Light and some Grizzly Long Cut Wintergreen. It's convenient as fuck and the pizza's better. On top of that, you could probably meet your future spouse there. Okay, I see it all the time on the internet. Women being like, oh, where do I find a good, hardworking, blue-collar guy? Blah, 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 blah. Listen to me. Get off fucking Tinder, quit going out to nightclubs, get your ass up at 6 o'clock in the morning, drive to the nearest gas station that sells good breakfast food, let some air out of your tire, wait for the dudes in the high-vis shirts and dirty work boots to go walking in on their way to their construction site. Pick the one that you think is attractive and walk up to him and be like, oh, excuse me, could you help me air up my tire? Blah, 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 blah. He's gonna do it, and if he doesn't have a wedding ring and seems nice, ask him for his fucking phone.
You know what? I have to make a moo here.
What?
Just because someone's wearing a wedding ring does not mean that they're not married. Who actually goes around wearing a wedding ring? Look at you. Where's your wedding ring?
I don't like wearing jewelry.
Exactly. Men don't wear wedding rings anymore. Hell, I don't.
Phone number. The end. The absolute worst case scenario is that dude tells you he has a girlfriend and you made his day because he's been hit on twice in his entire life and he's going to remember this for the rest of forever. And then you show up to the same gas station the next morning and do it again to another guy till you find the one that's available. Go ahead and send the wedding invitation to my P.O. box. You're welcome. Okay, and I know what you're thinking, but chubby electron guy, it's just gas station pizza. No, it's not just gas station pizza. It's literally better than any other major pizza chain in the country. It's got such a cult following that when David Portnoy, you know, the Barstool sports guy that goes around the country doing pizza reviews, came to Iowa for college football and asked for the best pizza place in town, he overwhelmingly got told Casey's gas station and went there and did a pizza review.
One bite, everybody knows the rules.
The nearest Casey's is way too far for me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, local.
I ate snake.
I ate snake for a bit to my idiot friend in Texas that removed a tree stump and missed with this. Oh. No way do hard livers shouldn't wear any rings, cause it's a major body hazard. Yeah, wearing rings just is not comfortable either.
Gas station pizza, Casey's General Store, Iowa. Too bacony.
Too bacony?
Too bacony.
Huh?
It's all right. I mean, it's all right. I don't know. 5.2.
Oh!
Okay, now to be fair, that doesn't do a whole lot of good for my argument that the pizza's fantastic, but I think we can all agree that's a dog shit review. How in the fuck are you gonna order a bacon pizza, take a bite, and go, it's too bacony? What is happening right now? Okay,
that's your complaint. There's too much bacon on your bacon pizza.
I'm not a fan of bacon, but still.
I don't know. Why would you get a pizza with bacon?
Only person in the history.
Well, you ate Canadian bacon.
Shut up. It's not actual bacon. It's ham.
By the way, when I was ordering the pizza, because Casey's got to have an AI bot, I say Canadian bacon and didn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
No!
I had to say ham. I'm like...
It did.
The AI's retarded. It ain't no Canadian bacon.
Of forever that's ever been mad there was too many toppings on top of a pizza. It doesn't even make sense. It's like getting home with your wife from date night and being like, honey, it's...
I know.
The AI didn't know that.
Too wet. Imagine going to a Ferrari dealership, buying a Ferrari, and then calling them up the next day and be like, guys, this car's too fast. Yeah, that's the fucking point. The bacon pizza is supposed to taste like motherfucking bacon.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
How do you get away with using this? Anytime we try to use the robot chicken reference, we get copyright strikes.
These carrots taste musky.
I fucking love robot chicken. Too much bacon. Why?
Thankfully, he's not the only pizza reviewer that's done this. For some reason, Casey's has such a cult following that tons of people have reviews of them sitting in their cars outside of a Casey's because they stopped to review Casey's pizza as they were passing through, and almost all of them absolutely love it. So yeah, that is Casey's, the third largest gas station chain in the country and the fifth most successful pizza chain in the country, despite the fact they're technically not even a pizza chain. They accomplish this in two ways. One, they have a gimmick. They're a gas station that sells...
AI is American Eagle. Noises, freedom sounds. Noises and freedom sounds.
Like you said, I made AI to make your like your thumbnail for this live stream. It's basically just you in an American bikini on with an American flag on your ass.
Outrageously good pizza, and two, they played the long game with the beachhead strategy. Rather than competing head-on with their competition, instead, they elected to go around the outside, develop fortified positions all around them, and then as that enemy finally did try to expand, Casey's made a killing not only selling food to their construction crews to build their gas stations, but in their real estate pricing, and when the time came, they already had a loyal customer base that was in that area. So if you're ever in the Midwest and you see a Casey's, stop in, grab a slice of pizza. It's not a gas station that sells pizza. It's a pizza place that sells gas. Thank you for watching. Best way to support the channel is go buy some merch over at thefatelectrician.com.
Well, that was...
Try the pizza. You won't regret it.
I'm gonna label this video Casey's Pizza is the
pizza
best.
Slut.
No.
You can't say slut, can you?
No.
Slut.
I'm just gonna say Casey's Pizza is the best pizza. Fight me in the comments.
Pizza Slut. Thank you for joining us for this video. Bye. Okay, do we want to do one more for tonight?
Yeah, I feel like how these.
I kind of want to do that one. We already did that one.
This one?
I want to do that one. Yeah.
How
that was one I picked.
All right.
Okie dokie. Hi, I'm your goddess Nazca here with Trucker Man. We're gonna learn how apparently VTubers lie to men. We're gonna learn how I manipulate you with my titties.
Lie to men. So we are liars now, apparently.
Oh, it's a...
yeah, this was a video
it's
recommended to me in my Discord.
Damn it!
It's...
I didn't mean to react to react. What's
All
the
right.
original video?
Okay, we're gonna find the original video because I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't like reacting to reacts. I don't want to step on someone's toes like that unless it's Nooks, just because I love him so much.
Alright, nowadays everything feels
It's
like...
Ketsu. Oh, you know her. Cool.
How content creators manipulate their audience.
Oh.
It's
Kitsu.
Kitsu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to step on her toes, so I'm finding the video she used.
Dramatic title, I know.
Who am I to make such a bold statement, especially towards a community of two-dimensional pixels?
Oh, Fillion.
Katsu is cute German fox. Aww, she does
What are
seem
the
nice.
VTubers of Fox? You got Kirsha, you have, I think Fillion the Fox? Am I crazy?
Fox, wolf, anything with ears.
You got Smuggalana.
I'm one of the only ones that don't have ears. I got Harrington, huh?
Watch and learn.
She's a funny.
Well, the answer is no one. I'm just another loser giving his opinion on the internet. And ever so dramatic the title may be, I wouldn't have stated if I didn't believe there was some truth to it. First off, happy Men's Mental Health Month and happy Pride Month to all men across the spectrum.
Wait, it's Men's Health Month and Pride Month
Yeah, and they've been focusing more on Men's Health Month.
this year?
That's the video I want to react to tomorrow.
The men's health needs... Hold on. The men's health needs help being not pride.
Alana, Kirshu, Fillion are all foxes.
Squeak!
Straight men,
Foxes
gay
squeak.
men, white men, cis men, and the ever so lovely trans men, along with my fellow black men. Hope you guys are doing okay. Take care of yourself. Also, if you're one of those men who abuses these occasions as a gotcha against another group, or disrespectfully bring up male abuse under a post of a woman talking about her abuse, then you're a piece of shit. Because you actually don't care about men, you just care about being petty. Speaking
of which, how is your mental health, sweetie?
I'm not doing good.
You're not doing good?
I'm joking.
What's wrong? You want to talk about it?
Okay,
We're here for you.
Let me grab a boob and I'll feel better.
Get out my boob.
pieces of shit. I despise women who pretend to advocate for men by bringing down other women or downplaying their hardships, because suffering isn't a competition and you're not helping the problem.
I need to make something super clear that no
mental health.
This photo says 1,000 words.
Oh god.
It says unemployed and do not put your dick in it.
Stop! I hate people with nose rings. Why?
I hate people with neck tattoos.
God, I can't. Fun fact: I hate piercing so much. I have never gotten my ears pierced.
She's acting cool.
Nobody's gonna tell you today. Men don't block.
God. Good God,
They just don't. So if you've been blocked by a man, that means that you are so insufferable. So
next time she calls your purple-headed yogurt slinger tiny, remind her, say, baby, even a school bus looks small next to the Grand Canyon.
He needed you. You fucking left him. When he needed you the most, you ran. When he needed you...
This is her content, by the way. Also, you know their avocation is 2 scoops of bullshit, because every time you go into their body...
I didn't... That is a really good cosplay of Buggy the Clown.
Buggy the Clown's part of the
That
Cribs.
is a really good Buggy the Clown.
He joined the Cribs.
She's been advocating for men for so long.
Oh.
Oh, she's actually cool.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm a dick then. I just immediately judged.
It's
I like her
always a link to their
cosplay.
OnlyFans. And this is not to disrespect sex workers. I respect the hustle. I am merely criticizing their methods of marketing, because that's what it is at the end of the day. A marketing strategy. Controversy is free advertising. Division
He's
brings
killing
attention.
Hatsune Miku.
And if you can convince the lowest rabbit, shout out to Pippa and Shuri, that there is someone in their corner willing to fight for them, they'll empty their pockets in the drop of a hat.
I'm sorry. I could never play this game. It is hurting my eyes and also cows. So the gingerbread man jumps onto the fox's head. Snap went the fox. And that was the end of the gingerbread man.
I also hate people. I hate this guy. He's so full of shit. Glory to Pippa's. Oh, yeah, that's her Pippa. The crazy
That is
rabbit.
how the fox hunts. And I like to call this genre of women fake cheerleaders. Shout out to OMI. When I need their motivation, my one solution is my queen, cause she stays strong. Absolute banger. And VTubing is no stranger to fake cheerleaders. Have you seen reaction VTubers? Hell, the running joke in Lucy's fan base is the I hate women jokes.
It's so easy. It's so easy. Just do it. I'm a woman!
Yes, I know they're meant to be playful jabs, but I just want an excuse to mention this thing. But what makes these grifters...
The boobies?
Yeah, we're giving more booba.
Okay. So this guy is complaining about VTubers who are sexy? Wait, what?
It's different from someone like Rev, a guy who ERPs with femboys, which there isn't anything wrong with. I just don't like the guy. Or any other non-political political VTuber. It's the fact that it isn't a grift, it's a marketing strategy. Whenever I see a female VTuber make a men's day post,
so this guy is going after people who are... But...
Oh, it's like with me when I say,
Did your brain lock up?
Yeah, my brain's locking up.
The same way I view corporate pride tweets, made with $signs and brownie points, because it's just another form of virtue signaling. At least in my opinion, because I am a very cynical and flawed individual. But I don't believe for a single second that this bitch has a single authentic bone in her body.
Oh, that was the person we were just watching. Oh.
What? Okay, that's ironic. That was the lady who I just got this video from, and he's bashing her. He's just got...
And her advocacy for men is about as flat and hollow as the avatar she controls.
Flat and hollow as the avatar. I don't think the avatar looks hollow.
All you have to do is look at their content and ask yourself, am I being pandered to? How are they constantly holding the same opinion that matches perfectly with my worldview?
Wait. Do I disagree with any of their takes? If so, what and why? Are they oddly consistent in their opinion? Do they gain... Wait, there's no E. Do they gain anything by not challenging or changing their views? Will they lose anything if they do change or challenge their audience? Interesting. I mean, So he's attacking VTubers who look sexy and are not... What's the word I'm looking for?
Pandering to their audience.
But he's saying that they are pandering to their audience by not pandering?
Or not challenging their audience. They're all so sweet.
Attacking my girl is a bad idea. Yeah. Oh, he did not just insult Kitsu. I look into her content, and if it's consistent and she does nothing wrong.
I think we're in this weird age where you can easily attack a VTuber because in your mind, oh, it's not a real person, it's someone hiding behind. I feel like that's why VTubers get more shit than, say, FleshTubers.
And also maybe how they design their stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I would not be surprised if I got shit. What's the worst?
Pervy.
I chose to have the big tetas, okay? I like
your brain is not working today, is it?
Oh, it was late. I want to play Magic.
Why do they all have similar takes on Shoe on Head?
Oh, he's going to... What's wrong with Shoe on Head? To be fair, every VTuber on the planet reacts to Shoe on Head, but still, what's wrong with Shoe on Head's takes? Even though she is a former Bernie bro, I don't disagree with a lot of shit she says.
That's a serious question, by the way. Why are VTubers attracted to Shoe? Like it or not, VTubing is a business and content creation is a job. And it's a content creator's job to know their audience and pander to them for maximum profit. Welcome to capitalism. And it's that particular fact is why I hold the opinions I do in this video. Fake cheerleaders and Twitter freaks are two sides of the same coin. Both pretend to care about disadvantaged groups for social or monetary gain, both put down their own groups to uplift another, and both of their morals aren't determined by the size of their hearts, but by the size of their ego and bank account. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy certain issues are being acknowledged, but I hate how shallow and toxic social media and capitalism made the conversation around it. It's either people trying to sell you the illusion of compassion or directly contributing to the...
Women hate men by saying, I hate men. Men hate women by, I love females. I hate people who call women females.
Oh, there's always gotta be a troll.
If these fake cheerleaders actually cared about us, they'd actually use this month to try to be a guiding voice for the men in their communities.
None of them have to put down women, only feminazis. Yeah, true.
I'll put down everyone equally. Man.
Acknowledging the nuances and complexities that social roles given to us oversimplify, how a lot of men and women's struggles are linked by cause and effect that are magnified by our human flaws, and not contributing to the problem by fanning the flames of division. This girl did it. She did it perfectly. I like this channel. Alright,
Wait, what?
What?
I was trying to read that. It went by too fast.
Wait, back it up.
Hating men isn't worth it. Okay.
Did it? She did it perfectly.
Why are men single and lonely? Dealing with loneliness as a man. Man, I'm lonely. Nobody wants to talk to me. My answer to why men are lonely.
I like this channel. Alright, this last part is specifically for the men. If you don't fall into that category, you can stay, because you can also learn something from this. So is Men's Mental Health Month. The big M. Now what? What are you gonna do? The same shit you always did, just for that happy Men's Month at the...
I didn't know, by the way, it was Men's Mental Health Awareness Month till this year, so no ad jail. Oh, fucking ads on Twitch. And by the way, I don't know what keeps going on my phone. Every time it goes to a certain ad, it freezes.
Huh, weird. Yummy moo.
The end of it, you know, I just like my Men's Days video because I hate how I approach the topic. But I still stand by the core message of that video, which is, what are you doing specifically to help men? Feeling sorry for yourself? That's not good enough. Just...
I wanna put out a point here. How are you supposed to go out and actually help people?
Daniel, help this.
Daniel, help this video is not very good. It's making us bummer. Dumber.
Gonna bitch about how crappy your life is? I didn't know we were the black community. When was the last time you called...
Loco, you want me to, go ahead cut?
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Called your homie?
The computer one.
A male family member. When was the last time you both
only
just
got 2
sat
minutes
down and
left.
talked to each other about life? Sending a friendly DMs. Like, what is our yearly tradition? What purpose will our
Loco
actions
tells us
serve
to leave,
for
we'll
this
leave.
month? I'll tell you. Have the rest of this month be a month of compassion for your fellow men and fellow women. Actually, no. Be a...
So what, every day? Why does it have to just be this month?
Yeah.
A month of compassion for your fellow humans.
This guy just
because no one is
attacked
coming to
VTubers
save
for no
us,
reason.
and no one is coming to save you. Our path is determined by how we treat the people next to us. Yes, women can suck. Yes, men can suck. People can suck, because we are flawed human beings, but we are flawed beings with the ability to make the conscious decision to be better. Gay pride has done a lot for men's health because it challenged our perception of masculinity and what it means to be a man. Masculinity is...
What?
What has he done? That is a good
isn't about the
question.
battles you've won, the women you meet, or the size of your body.
That was good,
It's
Dad.
about the ability
That was
to
good,
be unapologetically yourself, live your life on your own terms, and have compassion for your fellow human beings. You're allowed to be flawed. Everyone is, but it doesn't mean you have to let it define you.
I love that he's saying all this while he's playing a game where he's killing people. What did he say? I changed sides from shock. Hey!
Those traits aren't just
he
exclusive
did.
to men. Women can have them too. Hell, non-binary people can have them too. Because when you put aside our biological differences, at our core, we are complex human beings.
Okay.
And yes, those differences can piss us off. Hell, you might want to throw someone out the window, but that does nothing except create more problems. You're allowed to hate. You're allowed to love. You're allowed to be angry and express that.
With that fish.
But just don't let it define you. But that's just my...
I mean, I'll say this. That's a pretty good message there. You can hate and love all you want. Just don't be an asshole about it. Even though you were...
You want to end on a different video? But
Yeah, we'll do one more since this
I got...
one...
Alright.
Okay. I am... We have to watch how Ketsu reacted to this later.
How VTubers.
I just did not want to step on someone's toes for reacting to
Let's do a car video, because I got a car one up here.
Car video.
Trucker, Bonehead. I know I have it up here.
Yeah. Now we need to go through the eye of the storm. God have mercy on our souls. Well, it's over now, Loco. It's over. I'll be honest. I was in a very bad place for a long time. VTubers like Kirsha and the rest have helped me a lot. That's good to know. I'm happy about that. Can I pick a...
Thank God. Alright, we'll let you pick a video, but we'll work to it tomorrow. Sound good?
Yeah. You go ahead and you could go on that special members post, and you can give us another. Duty do. Okay? Since you're a member, Loco, you can give us suggestions.
Don't talk about issues, especially Gen Xers. Yeah, I think the mindset of you don't talk, you're a man, you don't keep your promise to yourself.
Oh,
that's the one problem we've had over decades. We told men to not talk about their problems, and it's come back to bite us in the ass.
Well, you have to hide your emotions and all that stuff.
Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna end on this video. YouTube intro.
Hi, I'm the Goddess Nutska here with Trucker Mom. We're reacting to
Bonehead trucker moments. Cars driving badly around semi-trucks.
Ooh.
Since I gotta go to work on Monday and I got...
stuff you have to probably deal with.
It's gonna be bad this week if I go to St. Louis because everybody's gonna be going to the lakes. It's the 4th of July.
Oh. Please be careful.
I can get the video to play.
It's 4-Wheeler Friday. This week's almost over with. We just gotta deal with Friday. 4-Wheeler Friday. This is a place we make fun of the dumb stuff that 4-wheelers do. So if you like this kind of garbage, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that like button, because if it wasn't for you requesting 4-Wheeler Friday, we wouldn't do it. And if it wasn't for you sending in the clip, we wouldn't do it. So contact at boneheadtruckers.com. That's our email address. You send them there, and if we have enough to make a full video, we'll put it here. If not, we'll wait till the next week. Also, Bonehead Truckers or anything else you want to send, contact at boneheadtruckers.com. So, well, here we go.
Don't suppose you ever have that issue.
I can feel this road. So see the little...
Someone's driving on the wrong side of the road.
No. They're going down the highway, probably mowing grass or something. There's a sign telling you to get over.
Oh, and they're ignoring it.
Ooh.
Oh.
Almost hit that guy. Okay. There's cars that go in between these two trucks. I'm telling you this. I've seen it. This shit has happened to me.
I had to be careful sometimes already. Banned on Discord for a few more months. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Watch this. Okay, I did not. I was wrong.
You went on the shoulder. Is that the shoulder?
Yeah, I got to show.
Is that the soul?
They went right here.
In the wiki? The wiku? On my head. Rude. God, it's music.
He's got to get off. Instead of waiting and getting behind the truck, because this shit happens to me all the time too, they just get in front of you and then slam on the brakes as hard as they can to make their turn.
Oh, that's dumb.
Oh. Yep, someone's going to...
Oh, he missed their turn. No blinker, too. I love that.
Oh! He hit him.
Camper. Oh, you lose your bike. It'd be so funny if you lost your bike. They lost something. Oh my god, they're out of control. Good job. Good job.
Cut across 2 lanes to make your exit because you made the wrong turn.
To be fair, that's horrible when it happens. I've actually had what you're saying happen before. Granted, I don't drive a semi, but somebody did squeeze between me and a semi with literally inches to spare, all while giving me the thing. They give you the finger and you didn't deserve it.
And I'm going to point this out to you, anybody out there listening to my voice. When you see a light on the left side of my truck blinking, That means I need to come over. Does not mean step on the fucking gas and try to get in front of me.
I ride bike, so I had to be extra. Yeah, like motorcycle bike or a bicycle bike. Fast and up. Motorcycle. Ooh. Oh! Wrong side of the road. God, this music's hot.
Oh! Turn right in front of him. Turning. Oh, I hate driving in areas like this.
I like this song. This song's fire. Are you sure? I thought that's the life we go through.
Oh, no, people think that. I can't wait to get my V2 models. Y'all see the look on my face. What's gonna happen? We have to swing out the turn. Oh!
You dumb fuck! It's not your turn! Just go. Just at that point, just give up and just move this fucking car. Went on red.
Here comes the destruction. I tell you, someone's gonna come by them. $5 if they take out a cone.
Probably a couple. Oh,
they didn't.
Oh. Yeah, I guess you owe me $5.
Oh!
Uh-oh. Cutting off the truckies.
By the way, our new cameras on the trucks,
Uh-huh.
they're on the mount on the mirror. They show down the side of the mirror. I've seen cars ramming in the side of our By the way, those cameras have saved a lot of drivers from getting tickets and getting,
Yeah, because it's the proof that it's the pedestrian asshole here who's the one causing the incident, not the truck driver.
Cutting off a semi in the rain. Speeding past without using your brain.
Oh my god, you're hearing the lyrics.
Yeah.
Cutting off a semi in the rain. Speeding up and don't use something breaks.
Also,
people don't know how to drive anymore.
Tell me about it. I go over to St. Louis in the daytime. The rules of the road do not apply to those people. Our terminal in St. Louis is in the fucking hood.
I have to gush on Trucker Man here, just to prove how good of a truckie he is. He came in second place at the truck driving rodeo. Yay!
In my class, but...
And he was doing,
doubles.
Doubles, thank you. He
But-
was ducking the doubles.
I guarantee why this truck fishtails like this. There's too much weight on the back end of this truck, and that's why they fishtail a lot.
Huh. Wibblies.
He's gonna lose that trail. He's gonna lose it.
He's flipping! He didn't lose it, he flooped. Ooh.
It's from a car, so what's gonna happen?
What is car doing?
Maybe?
That didn't seem so bad.
Oh, truck's gonna fuck up. Truck's gonna fuck. Oh, see you stop.
Oh! What the heck? Did that guy just like break down right there?
No, he was stopping to let this truck in, so he just.
Oh, you're not supposed to stop.
It's time to be the road warrior.
My dad told me 3 rules to stay alive on the road. They are never overtake on turn or while turning. 2, never drive close to a truck. And 3, never look away from the road.
I'd rather be on the road with regular morons. I've seen some dumb truck drivers, don't get me wrong. I've seen a few guys I've looked over and they're kind of going from lane to lane. I looked over past them, they're on their phone texting, which you cannot fucking do.
Yeah. You want the good truckers like Trucker Man here.
Oh, interesting fact. This year they raised the fine for having a cell phone in your hand. It's now $6,400.
Damn, for truckers or just in
Truckers.
general?
Truckers.
They should be losing their license.
Okay. Okay.
Why?
People don't think.
Make up your mind. Where are you going?
You.
All the cutoffs.
Oh, cut across.
That's the turn.
Okay, you passing and I'm passing it.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Oh, they're gonna come on doing like 3 miles. This is the problem I've been having lately. People don't understand the concept of either yield to traffic or get up to fucking speed and get ahead of me.
So they're too slow.
Ooh.
Speeding past without using your brain. Texting while you drive, miles unaware till the
God, I have to give this song props. I think this was probably an AI made song. It's really good. Trucker man need a 50 cal turret on his truck.
I just need like one of those like, I forget what movie it was, where they had like the fucking ramp, they plow through cars.
Oh, you mean the cow catcher?
Yeah.
When my daughters went to driving school, they don't teach them how long it takes for trucks to stop. Oh yeah, it takes a.
It actually takes longer if you don't have weight. Like, I can get a truck stopped pretty fast if I lock up the tires, but it's not fun. Yeah.
Oh, that was their house, I guess. But still, again, no blinkies.
What the fuck? In a parking lot. Come on.
They couldn't wait. Look at the sky, please.
Oh!
That guy is not supposed to be driving there.
I had that happen one time going to Norwood.
Is someone driving on the shoulder?
No, going the wrong way. They're going.
They're going the wrong way on the shoulder.
Oh,
is he going slow? Is he going? Why?
I fucking hate this person. I hate.
You hate. How often does that happen to you?
I had it happen once going out to Waukene. Some guy did this to me.
How infuriating is that?
You know all those stories Kirsha talks about sounding guys? That's what want to happen to them.
Dude, in the parking lot was probably trying to cut across. Ooh, truckers have way less vision near trucks, so if you make a mistake very close to truck, they can't even see you. They will only feel you.
Could be, I'm not. Oh,
could be the Asian driver.
Jeez.
Personally, half the time I feel most of these people are old person drivers. Those are the worst.
It's just. Oh, they had to get off. Okay, that was being dumb.
Okay, yeah.
The ring road, passing in no passing zone. There's gonna be two passing in no passing zone. Yeah, anytime you see a solid line, you're not allowed to pass. Construction.
Ooh, have you ever done that?
What?
Freight train horn?
Dad told me a story where he did. A lady was putting her makeup on, and she was driving like someone trying to put their makeup on and drive at the same time. And he blew that air horn. That lipstick went from the corner of her mouth to all the way to her ear.
Never brake check a high-speeding truck. You might become a pancake or a road paint. Yeah, I hate when people think that that's a good idea, because you're gambling with your own life.
It was on.
Oh, the car's fucking up.
like.
Well, that's not his fault, yeah? The car's exploding. There was one time on a 2-lane freeway, there's 2 cars were deliberating going slow, parallel to each other, and holding up everyone. Of course. I'm gonna go slow. No reason. Car's blowing up! What is that? What is that? The motor blew?
Yeah, it blew up the motor.
That sucks. It must be a Jeep Gladiator.
Actually, it's one of those, probably the 5.3 Triton V8s and the Ford F-150s that had tons of problems. That motor's done, dude.
Pull over! Yay! Freight Inc., the right carrier for your business.
Oh, he's doing his own ad.
Oh, he's a trucker?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
All right, you want to end the stream, in the video here?
Okay. Thank you all for joining us for this lovely stream of ours. See you all tomorrow at 1:30.
Yeah, do more Celeblade and more Reacts.
I will be playing some more Stellar Braid with Trucker Man, and we'll do some more reacts. Loco, if you want us to do a video again, go ahead and go back to that members only post and post it in for us, okay?
Or just leave a comment on the stream. I'll look it up.
Well, it's easier for him to just do that. Because we're about to end it. Well, first we need to raid into someone. Who is on today? Ow, I hurt my toe.
You die over there.
I kicked the metal thingy with my toe. It was my pinky toe.
Anybody on that we follow? Sir Maxwell or... Oh, she's up? She's up?
Yeah, do her. She's part of the whole Discord thingy. Sarah Gale.
Alright, well, let's go ahead.
Mwah! Love you all. Bye.